Hi everyone, Paul at ISM. Welcome to Friday night's live at the bench show. So, it's our usual Friday show. So we've got Dan looking at all your work on the Facebook page and the forum. We've got Tim's latest kit releases, which is actually being done by Les tonight because Tim's not with us. We've got usual Q&A with you guys in the chat. If you've got any questions at all, put a question mark in front of them. We'll get to them as and when we can through the night. We've got our usual giveaways, which I'll get to in a minute. We've got 3 of those through the night. And we've got Q&A with our good friend Norman, who's joining us tonight. He's going to have a run through some questions from Bret, and it'll be very, very interesting because Norman's a great guy, and I'm sure it's going to be quite an interesting interview, that's for sure. Very experienced modeler, nice guy, joins in the hangouts off air, and we got to know him quite well over the past year or so. So again, when we're doing that interview later on, if you've got any questions for Norman, pop it in the chat with a question mark in front of it during the interview. Try and keep them sensible-ish if you can. And we'll make a note of them. Somebody will be picked to do that because Tim's not here. And we'll get to them after the interview. Ivan's not here just yet. We're waiting on Ivan. He's a bit of family business tonight, so hopefully he'll be joining us not too late. Tonight's giveaways, right. Chris Hales, some of you guys might know Chris from C1 Models. Very, very kind of donated some stuff for us tonight to give away. So first off, we've got the brand new Hasegawa 24 scale BMW 2002. This is a lovely kit. I want one myself. I'll probably wait for the turbo version. That's a lovely kit. Very, very kindly donated by Chris. And we also have the C1 Models Transkit for the Revel AMG GT kit, which is a lovely kit, Transkit. That's worth £32 alone, and that kit's about £40. So very, very nice prizes from Chris. Thank you very much, Chris. Appreciated. And for myself and Lit UMP, we've got a UMP Goodie Bag as well. So a pack of sanders, pick up pencils, some stickers, some sweeties, the lot. All there. All you got to do to win those is randomly through the night, we'll do 3 giveaways. All you got to do is pick a number from 1 to 1,000. We do a random number generator, and you get a chance to win those. It's as simple as that. Very, very easy. Like I say, we're down Tim tonight, unfortunately, and Ivan's running a little bit late. Hopefully, he'll be here soon. But we've got everybody else with us, so we should have a very good chat. So let's have a look. We've got Bret with us. Hello, Bret.
Hello, Paul and everybody.
How are you?
I'm worn out. How are you?
Oh, you had a busy week?
I was in Chicago at a convention.
When did you get back?
Wednesday about 1 in the morning. Then I went to work Thursday.
To wipe you out a little bit?
Yep. This is my first day off in like 12 days.
Wow.
Walked about 5 miles on the showroom floor every day.
Wow.
But I got to meet Gil, the Red Dragon, and hang out with him and have pizza and beer. He's a good guy.
Yep. Definitely is. One of the good ones.
Yep.
Excellent. I'm sure that stash, honestly, every week that thing gets bigger.
It's only 3 kits bigger.
Really?
Yeah, I've been gone.
Wow. Slacking.
Yeah, slacking.
I'm sure you'll make up for that, Telford.
I'm sure I will. I'm going to have to be shipping stuff back.
I can't wait to see you getting it back. Yeah, that's going to be definitely difficult.
I keep saying I'm not going to buy anything but aftermarket, but I know better.
Yeah, logistically, it's going to be a little bit of a nightmare for you, that, isn't it? I think you have to take what you can and maybe get the rest posted over.
Yep, that's probably what's going to happen.
Excellent. You all ready for your Q&A with Norman?
I'm ready. I hope Norman's ready.
He'll be ready. He's always ready, Norman is.
Yeah, he is. He's a good guy.
Hopefully people can understand our supposedly South African friend.
I'm hoping I can understand him.
Oh, I'm sure we can. I think he struggles. Excellent. Nice one, Bret.
Yeah, thanks.
And we've got Mr. Dan.
Hopefully that'll work.
Come on.
Yeah.
Hello, mate. How are you?
Tired and
yeah, been one of those weeks for you, hasn't it?
Yes.
It's a lovely cup, though. Do you like that?
Oh yeah.
Lovely. Absolutely lovely.
I am taking that cup when I go to Telford.
No, you're not. I'll fight.
Yeah, all right, though, other than that crap week, you all right?
Yes. Yes. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yes. Excellent. We won't go any further into it. Forum and Facebook page, busy?
Forum, not so much. Facebook, middle of the road.
Middle of the road. Okay, mate. We'll get to that at some point tonight. You can sit back and chill a little bit.
Well, what I'm going to do is get out of these nice high visibility clothes.
No worries, mate.
I'm going to grab a quick shower when.
Oh, we'll do your bit after Norman, probably. We'll do what we'll be building and then do your bit, I think.
No problemo.
You know what to do. Nice one, Dan. Oh, look at that. Let's have a look. Even I haven't got one of those. I'll have to get one.
It just tastes nicer after that cup for some reason.
Great with some meth in it.
Hey, what's happening? What's that?
How are you?
Oh, man. Yeah, well, right before the show, I started having plumbing issues.
Yeah. You've been in the toilet now, though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 times. Half hour. No, I was doing the shower plan. And the next thing you know, I was standing in water when it should have been draining. And I was like, this isn't right. So, yeah, to say the least, the shower got finished early. And then I was like, oh, dear. And, yeah, right before the show, I'm busy downstairs, like, moving stuff, trying to get access to, like, the main.
Right, so you've got a blocked outlet.
Yeah. And so I was monkeying around with that. I think I've got it unblocked. But I was like, hey, right before the show, yay.
I know, just what you need, isn't it? Just what you need.
So hopefully we're squared away. We'll know soon enough.
Yeah. Yeah, see you later with Stink Lines next week. We know he's not.
Yep.
So you're going to be doing Tim.
I'll be doing Tim's kits, and I'll help you, with the reading of the chat and everything else. But
excellent. Thank you, Les.
Yeah, it's no worries, man.
Cheers. Always handy having a tall minion with me.
That's right. I can reach the high things.
Yeah, very handy minion.
That's right.
We've got Norman.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
You are there. We can see you. Hello. Oh, hello.
Microphone won't work.
It is. It's working.
It is working.
We hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. I don't mind.
Wow.
Good evening, gentlemen. How are we?
Not bad. You?
I'm doing good, mate. I've had a good, well, I could say a very good week this week.
Yeah, you haven't.
News-wise, like,
yeah, a lot of weight off your shoulders and move on and move forward as always.
No further people at the moment.
Yeah, definitely, mate. So, a lot of people probably won't know you. We do because you're a regular on our hangout with us. Norman's become quite a good friend over the past. How long have you been joining us now?
Yeah. I think it was last September when I first joined.
Yeah, about a year. God, it's gone quick, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
And you're still inside.
Norman's a great guy, very experienced modeler, very knowledgeable. Terrible sense of humour. Awful.
One of everything.
Yeah, literally, you want to par bill kit, he'll whip one out for you. The running joke. Even as much as James is my little boy's very unusual toy he loves, Norman, have one with him. Like, how the hell have you got that? Yeah, Foxy. There we go. There we go. It's away from Foxy. Excellent, Norman. Well, thanks for being our guest tonight. Like I say, a very knowledgeable modeler, very experienced. I've been modelling for over 35 years, isn't it?
I was about 40 odd years now.
Wow. So, yeah, I'm sure we're going to have some great questions off Bret.
Looking forward to it.
Excellent. Well, thanks for joining us tonight, matey. Brilliant.
Welcome.
So I'm asleep. Oh, you're there.
All right.
I thought you were asleep.
No, I'm making a seatbelt.
Oh, you're eating it. Oh, mate.
No. How's it going? All right.
I also thought you were sleeping.
No. Concentrating.
Constipated.
It's the same look in this face.
Yeah.
How's it going?
You had a busy day talking to me?
Yes. Very busy day. From what, 10 o'clock this morning?
I'm still disappointed you gave up on that Porsche.
Well.
But anyway, yeah.
I was going to say something, but
oh no, yeah, be careful.
I could find.
Yeah. That's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a long time no see. It must be.
Yeah, literally, what, a couple of hours?
Yeah, about 2.5 hours, probably. So what did you do in 2.5 hours, Bob? What have you been?
Watched a bit of Star Wars with James, had a little sleep. Had me dinner. What's it?
Kids off at ball.
Hey? No. Oh, yeah.
What more can a man want?
Yeah.
Excellent. Anyway, let's move on. We've got John. Sean.
Good evening.
Hello, how are you, mate?
Yeah, not too bad. Bit of a rush at the last minute, but I'm here now.
You overslept.
Yeah, I decided I needed a short nap, and then like 4 hours later.
Yeah. Oh, well, at least you're nice and refreshed.
Yeah. So it took me about 45 minutes to do the washing up, the cleaning up, have a bath, have tea.
There you go. That's how we do it.
Yeah, but yeah, other than that, so I'm fairly much as usual.
Excellent, mate. Well, it's good to have you here as always.
Yep.
All we're missing now is Ivan. He said it'd be 5 minutes late. Yeah. Good luck with that one, is what I'll say. Like I said, I spent most of the day in here with these guys. Hannah and James are out this morning. So I took the opportunity to get in here early, give up on my current project, finish one, and start a new one. As you do. Right, so should we get some of this chat out of the way, Les?
Yeah, let's take a look here, shall we?
Right, I'm not going to read everything. I'm just going to read the hello. So we got Bret in there saying me first. You weren't, though, because I was first.
I know.
Bill's in there, Sergeant Bones saying hi, everyone. Hello. Bob Bobbington says hello. Aces hi, Andy's there. Says evening, one and all. Been looking forward to tonight's show all week. Excellent.
Sweet.
We got Tim Anderson says hello, all. From Denmark. Hello. Simon's there. Scale the Jedi saying good evening, everyone.
Nice out.
If you've not checked outside Millennium Falcon Bill, head over to his channel and have a look.
Yeah.
Well, look, I'm not caught up on it yet myself, but I plan to. We've got Norman's in there saying hello, fellow sprue fiddlers. Bob Busing's in there. Hello, Bob. Not seen you for a while. Hello.
Yeah.
Hey, Bob, how are you?
Oh, Philip Wyman says lol. But we'll take that as a hello. Hey, Phil. We got Jamie Dartson there saying hello, everyone. Hey, Jamie.
Hey, Jimmy.
I had James Buckingham above you there, so good morning, guys.
Did he? Where? Oh, yeah. Sorry, James. Didn't see you there, buddy.
Word.
We got Stephen Thornton says morning all. Hello. It's 7:43 a.m. for James. It's 10C outside.
Oh.
Spring day in Oz. Hang on, is James Oz or New Zealand? He's Oz, isn't he?
New Zealand.
New Zealand.
I don't know. Yeah, I thought it was New Zealand, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've forgotten. Anthony Mitchell's there saying good evening all. Paul Shaplin's there saying evening all. I just
Was up there. He said hi all.
skipped right down the bottom, but I'll get up the top quick.
Oh,
Here we go. I've got it. I got it. Don't worry. We got. Oh, Bob Bombson spamming the chat bit with lemon curd.
Lovely lemon curd.
Okay.
Right. Hang on. I'm getting there. Reading stuff that wasn't there before. It's random.
Yay.
If I've missed anybody, I do apologise. Yeah, there was stuff there that wasn't there before. That I've just scrolled past.
Nice.
Weird. Bob banging on about lemon curd. Jamie Dart. There we go. Right, here we go. We're there. Rich Blonden's there saying hi all. Rich.
Hey, Rich.
See, that wasn't there either. Didn't see that before. What a weird thing. Robert Smith's there saying hello to you all. Andrew Haycock, evening all. The Rahala, evening to everyone.
Hello.
Mandatory Modeler, hello and good evening to everyone. Uniroy says hi everyone. Matt Paps there saying greetings from California. Mr. Lost Model making evening all. Gary Pasha says, yippee, only a 12-hour workshop today. Let's get to see a live show going. Excellent.
Excellent.
Paolo's there saying hello.
Hello.
Andy Callis says, hi, live crew, and all you mad chatters. My day just got so much better. Excellent.
Excellent.
Smooth Workshop says, evening, gentlemen.
Hello.
Spencer says, good evening, everyone. You got to love that Friday feeling, indeed. Smoking Spitfire Adam says, hello, all. Hello.
Hello.
John Stones says, greets from Germany. Work on the Meng Leopard today. It's ongoing. Excellent. John's in there saying hello. Philip Wyman saying hello. Matt House is there saying greetings all. It's Friday. He's got a crunchy.
Hey.
Steve's there says hello all you plastic fanatics from Southport and good evening Paul and there's plastic minions. Excellent.
Hello.
Gareth Redford there saying hello you all. Good evening. Chris Price is greeting from Devon. John M.W. says hi guys. Johnny Blythe says Brisbane calling. Hello. Skullfish Jason says evening all. Hello. Mark says evening folks. Rusty Warrior says hi Brisbane. John saying hello again. I got Ray from Malta's there saying hello. Screw this in says hello guys. Hello. Transkit Mothers there saying hi, everyone. Evening, Adam.
Hello.
Ben Johnson says, good evening, guys. Hope you're all well. Do you want to take over for a bit, Liz?
Let's see here. We have Simon Kemp Model saying, good evening, guys, and I hope everybody is well. So far, so good. We have, let's see, he says, Paul, thanks for the kit. Turned up yesterday. A sizable order coming your way in the next couple of months as won my ESA appeal.
Oh, excellent. Well
So
done.
there you go. John O'Neill says, afternoon all. It's finally fall here in mid-Missouri. Yeah, it's been noticing the change over here the past week and a half, 2 weeks here in Colorado, too. Guy Max in there. Yo all. Just a quick drop in. Son's birthday party just sneaked out. Thanks for the help on the kits this week there, Guy.
Yeah, thank you, Guy, as always.
We have some strange slides to share today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hannah's in there. Hey, everyone. Hope everyone's good.
Hey, Hannah.
Hi, Hannah.
Hello.
We've got people saying hi to Hannah. Let's see here. You know, she always gets a better response than we do.
Yeah, because people like her.
Yeah, exactly.
Who likes us?
Let's see here. Johnny Blythe says Brisbane didn't bother with spring. Winter ends then Bosch 36C yesterday. Wow. That's throwing you right back into it, isn't it?
Wow, yeah.
Tony O's in there. He says, hello, everyone. What's happening, Tony?
Yeah, hey, Tony.
Rob B says hi to everyone. Martin Ropeke's in there, says good evening, everyone. It's Friday again, finally. BMX says good evening to all from the south of Portugal. Joe's Model Kids, hello all. Hope everyone is well. HG Barnes says greetings from Canada. Stuart Bremer, good evening, everyone. We've got Bill Buchan in there. He says, hey, everyone. Happy Friday to you all.
Yo.
Hello. Let me see here. Lots of talk amongst yourselves. We got Tim Hedgeworth in there. He says, evening, ladies. We've got Mr. Alex Hillman says, good evening, all.
Hello.
Let me see. Mr. Mini Dream says, I'm here. Where are you? John Morse. Hello. What's happening, John?
Hey, John.
Simon Kemp Models, good evening, says to you, John. Let me see here. Peter Ramsey says, hi, everyone. Here's to a great show.
Hello.
And I skipped. Are you there?
Yeah. Alex Hillman says, suggestions for a Sunderland model available in 48. Can I get Norman? Can I get enough? I know
Larry kit, I would say. Larry?
that's 72 scale, isn't it?
I believe.
It'd be massive in 48, I think. Yeah, the only one I know of is one that I tried building it. And it goes together okay, but the panel lines are huge. That's 72 scale, but it's massive in 72 scale. It'd be unbelievably big in 48.
I don't think anybody actually does it in 48.
And I will personally wait for a new kit because that Italian one's not the best. Not bad, it's buildable, but the panel lines are massive. Right, Sprue Surgeon Mark's now. Hey, Mark, if you're okay.
Hey, Mark.
Hi, all.
Yeah, Mark.
Ian Dalthwaite says, good evening, everyone. I need to reply to you, Ian. Let's just jog my memory. I should sort that a little bit. John Pauls is in. Hi, guys. We've got JS Idaho. Hello there, model freaks. And I've skipped again. You caught it, Les? Oh. Never mind, I've got it anyway.
Sorry, did you find it?
I've got it, yeah, of course. Joseph is there saying hello from Spain. Hello. But Bob's got Friday off, that's why. RC fans there. Lyle, hello, Lyle. Kiwi, I thought you were, James. I couldn't remember, made something a brain fart. White Russell says hello to all. Hello. Craig's in there, so good evening, afternoon, everyone.
Hey, Craig.
Tim Hedgeworth, Tim. We've got Shadowland Scale Models. John's there saying Spice's Life. Hello. Black 73 Cat Graham's there, so good evening from Sherwood Forest. Where's that?
Oh, Graham.
Young says he's got to go. Next door, shed's on fire, or she's on fire. That's either a typo or Crichton's Shed's on fire.
Sneaky.
Yeah, sweet. HG Barnes says, Paul, when should I use wet, dry versus dry when considering sandpaper? Well, you don't want any dust. So car bodies, you always want to sand wet.
Anything you don't want any dust or generating heat.
Yeah. You pretty much wet sand anything, to be honest. Archie Patton says, hi guys, a great show. Thank you. Chris Smith says, good morning, day, afternoon, even all to you in your respective time zones. There we go. It's a good way of answering. Screwsin says, greetings from Phoenix, how was I going to say then? Phoenix, Arizona. I think it's a Carol. Oh, I don't know what I was going to say.
No, I don't know.
Gavin Walker says, howdy all. Just thought they got their camera on Ivan there. Pulling funny faces at it. We got... Brighton Paul says, evening everyone. Happy Friday to you all. Paul as well. Panzer Beard Day. Evening, folks.
Yeah.
Chris Smith. Oh, hang on. No, right, there's a question. Oh, hello. I'm going to skip, but I can't think I'll find it. It's sure there. Oh, I've got it. All right, I've got it. Right. It's skipping on tonight, this. Is Ivan alive? He is. We'll have a chat with Ivan in a minute.
He's just catching flies at the moment.
Yep. Ace is high. Blah, 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 blah. Nikola Petrov there. I thought the screen froze. His reactions are trying to remember the making LED lamps that Paul and Ivan have, or really some better lighting. Shesto triple tube lamp.
That's the one.
Yeah, no worries, Ian. I'll give you a shout tomorrow, matey. Matt says you're watching old ISM live shows all week and discovered Ivan's new kits on the block wrap.
Oh.
What do you use, AK Interactive or Ammo Make? Neither, Philip. Neither, matey.
That was a good wrap.
Yeah, Gary's saying only 148 Sunderlands are back form.
Yep.
And we're caught up. So there we go. Thank you, Liz. Right. Yep. So, let's have a say hello to Ivan. How are you, Ivan? You all right?
Hello. I'm well.
Yeah. Hectic afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bit of a nightmare.
Been busy. But I got KFC out of it, so it's fine.
Yeah. Well, it's good to see you back anyway.
Yeah, it's good to be back. Just well, it's late, so I'm here.
Terry, just put triple tube lamp in. You'll find it on there. Really,
it should pop up.
Yeah, or go through electrical lamps, triple tube. They'll be there. Yeah, well, you're back anyway. Again.
We're back again.
Yeah. Maybe to clarify, Ivan wasn't on a ban because somebody messaged Ivan saying it was a bit unfair he got banned. No, Ivan got actually removed from the live show. It was a bit different because he kept letting us down. And that wasn't any of us. That was Ivan. He was told and asked and warned. And that's it. And then we had a bit of a break. He's back.
Yeah.
It could be more fair than that.
Yeah, he's back.
Yeah.
And all it was just letting us down. And the last one that did it was 5 minutes before the show, which for me was like, that's no good. Because I had to get John. John had to rush round, put his wig on, joining us. So now we got John and Ivan.
Yep.
We haven't got Andreas at the minute. Andreas is on a sabbatical at the minute doing some housework. House renovations. So
I'll say pretty much building now from the inside.
Much better, Ivan.
Much better.
Better up there. I've never
seen Andreas build.
Yeah, but Andreas will be back at some point. And,
I hope so. I've missed Andreas.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's it. Yeah. So no confusion. Ivan was on a ban. He was actually removed.
Yes.
You know. And there we go.
Couple of electroshock therapy sessions later, he's back.
Yep. Yeah, definitely.
Jazz hands.
Yeah. Who? Yeah.
Dr.
Jazz.
Right, so we do a giveaway.
Giveaway.
I am going to do, first of all, donated by good old Chris Hales from C1 Models. Yeah, that's Transkit. So what you're getting there is, these are £32 to buy, and basically you make that throw it. The Revel 124 AMG Mercedes kit. And in there, you get a lovely load of resin. I've got one of these for Trans Am. So you get bumpers, arches, balances, the lot, and a bonnet in the box, as you can see, or a hood for our American friends. So very, very nice. A little bit of work, but it'll make a very, very nice looking car. So if you win this, you will need that Revel kit.
Yep.
Just bear that in mind, but that is beautiful. Absolutely stunning machine. So all you're going to need to win that is follow the simple instructions. When you see Les comment in the chat, start numbers now. We'll start a 5-minute timer. After the 5 minutes up, we'll do a live random number generator. After that, we'll choose a winning number at random, and the closest person to the number wins. It really is. So, ready, Les?
Yep.
Ready?
Yep.
Everyone else ready?
Ready?
Yep.
Ready? Everybody ready?
3, 2, 1, go.
Numbers start now.
And they're off.
Oh, nobody jumped the gun. Well done, people. Everyone's like, I don't want that.
We have 159 now. Jumped up to 161 watching now. So hello to all them folks. Make sure you leave a thumbs up or a thumbs down, letting us know what you think. And if you do leave us a thumbs up, or especially if you leave us a thumbs down, make sure after the show, when the things have been posted up, you can give us a little feedback, telling us what you liked, what you didn't like, who you didn't like, and what you'd like to see.
That's our announcer minion.
Da, da, da. Hang on. Sudafed.
They are very, very nice kits. Head over to the C1 Models website and have a look. Chris got some really choice stuff over there. Like I said, I've got one for a Pontiac Trans Am. It looks awesome.
I hope he's going to Telford again this year.
Yeah, he's a nice guy, Chris. He really is a nice guy. And he very kindly sent me some wheels for the Trans Am as well.
I just missed him last year as I went on his stand where he were selling his cars from. He'd just gone off somewhere.
Yeah, we've bumped into him, didn't we, Adam?
Yeah, a few times.
Yeah, he's a nice guy, really is.
Very nice guy.
He even sent James some little polystyrene airplanes, which James probably
that's cool.
launched everywhere around the living room.
Yeah.
That's good.
Good guy. So there we go. Next week, we've got a very nice prize. We've got a lovely airbrush next week. We've got a Mr. Hobby Procom boy. I think it's a PS270.
Wow.
It's 120 odd quid airbrush. Break out into my Mont Air Dashcraft. So we should tune in next week. We've also got our auctions in next week as well. First Friday of every month. And we've got our good friend Scott Irvine is going to be on doing Q&A next week. That'll be a good show. Make sure you tune in for that.
I do hope he's having Recorder's intro.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Straight from the heart of Kentucky. Yeah.
We'll have a bit of recording music queued up.
Yeah, just in honor of him.
Yeah, he loves to record, doesn't he?
He loves
Say, it's the only English tradition that he likes.
Thanks to the old pond pipes as well.
Got to be a father, man.
Sorry, mate.
So when you're watching the playback, Scott, next week's music's for you.
Yeah. They're only 14 watts, Terry. Triple tube, 14 watt.
It's silly off you, though.
Yeah, just.
Only one, and then the LED one.
I need to change mine. They're a bit too yellow now.
I'll send you the link to that site, Ivan. I found.
Please do, because
They're £2.50 the bulbs, but they're cheap.
wow, yeah, because the difference between your desk before and afterwards.
Yeah.
Shocking.
Yeah. Because it's a gradual deterioration, you don't notice it.
Yeah, you don't notice as it happens.
2 minutes left, peeps. 157 watts. Pick the number, yeah. Pop it in the chat. And we'll do the random generator in a bit. Anything models 148, MiG 31 are back in stock.
Dun, dun, dun.
Stephen Dunn says he wishes to see Ivan in drag again.
Well, Telford's coming, so I need the money. But I'll have to charge this time.
Is this like outside of Telford?
I'm just going to say, can you message him privately, please?
Yeah.
We couldn't take that again.
And what do you mean
Dave
charge
Jones
this?
was there. Hello, guys. Hey, Dave. Hope the Spiders do more.
Still got the wig.
I'm not even looking. HG Barnes says, please make sure to hit the like button.
Booking.
Oh,
Right. Button. Or the dislike button, wherever you want to do. Go for it.
Yep.
And that's it.
Jeez. Needs a comb.
Hi, Bert.
Oh, he's put his wig on. Well, I'll put the camera on you, Adam.
It's hard because it's on top of the headset.
Yeah.
Yeah, that really does need a comb.
That's what it'll look like afterwards behind the bins at Telford.
I'll be with you in a second.
Just put my wig on!
And that's what it looked like when you finished.
Oh, finished.
We're going to have a drink. There we go.
Have a nose drink.
It's spring somewhere.
Right, you got 15 seconds, peeps.
15 seconds.
He looks a bit all right. Look around the edges, Peter. Wears like a trooper. And mark it, Les.
All right, numbers stop now.
There we go. Anybody miss out? Oh!
UKG.
I forgot your name. Give me a second. Derek. Unlucky Derek.
Oh, Bernard, you're out as well.
Oh dear. Yep.
Yeah, Miles out.
There we are. Right. Screen share. I'm not gonna, I've already got it queued up. Is that sharing?
Yes, sir.
Right. So we've got 1,000. So we're going to click this once and once only. The person close to the number will win the Transkit from C1 Models. If there's two people with the same number, the first person to pick it automatically wins. It's just how we do it. And as usual, we think there was one. Please don't shout out in the chat. These guys will check, double check, and once to the answer, Les will announce the winner. So that's it. So the winner number 4 this is 603.
Yeah, you need to click on yourself.
I do, yeah. I was just thinking that. So I'm just,
I was about to say everyone's just looking at me.
I was too obsessed with Ivan's wig. So there we go. There's the number 603.
603.
Sorry, guys. It is there. I only clicked it once. 603.
Oh.
So there we go. My bad.
I didn't win. Right.
My bad. So there you go. So still 2 more giveaways. We've got the, you can see it now. 2 more giveaways. We've got the Hasegawa kit and the UMP Goodie Bag as well.
I am roasting tonight.
Roasty toasty.
That's a joke. I'm not going to say.
Yeah.
Haha.
There we are. Yeah, Terry, did you not hear what I said, mate? Don't shout out people you think have won in the chat because people get the number wrong. We get the wrong name shouted out before. I literally did just say that.
Please don't call.
Please don't. We had the wrong name shouted out before.
And DG Old School Modeler, you're
Yeah, you're
well,
a bit late, buddy.
just a tad.
Yeah. Sorry, Derek, you're a bit late, matey. But yeah, don't shout out the winning number who you think it is, guys, because we have had it out. I did just say like twice. We've had the wrong name shouted out before. It just confuses people. Yeah, unlucky, Derek. A bit late, mate.
Yep. We do have a winner, by the way.
Ooh.
On random.org, we picked the number of 603, and the closest number we have is 602, and that's going to be Chris Smith. So, Chris.
Yep.
Well done.
Well done, Chris. Get your name and address to me, either via the forum, Paul, or Facebook, Paul Bretland, and I shall get that out. No, don't do that. And I shall get that in the post here. So well done. Congratulations. Make sure to stick around. We've still got 2 giveaways through the night. We've got Les doing Tim's latest kits. We've got Dan looking at all your work on the Facebook page and forum. We've got what we've been working on, what we've been buying. And coming up right now, we've got our interview with Norman.
Did it.
You ready, Brett?
I'm very ready.
Oh,
You're always ready.
Oh, Brett, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Excellent. Right.
Ready.
Gary there. Ivan gets let back in for good behaviour just for additional auctions.
Coincidence?
Yeah, we did think that. We tried that last one, but it didn't work. Anyway, over to Brett. Don't forget, guys, you got any questions, pop it in the chat.
Ivan will take care of reading the chat questions.
Huh?
Ivan
Will
can
I?
take care of Tim's
Yeah,
stuff.
Ivan, you can make a note of these questions in chat for Norman.
Right, let me get a notepad and pen.
Good man.
Good man.
Okay, Chris, no worries. Right, over to Bret and over to Norman. Good luck.
Hello, Norman.
Hello, Bret. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, mate. Doing good.
What's it like living in the northernmost part of the UK empire?
Well, you've got to be a special person to live up in the northeast, really. Yeah, half blind.
Explain so.
You're through with the first question.
You did?
Wow.
Well done, Bret.
Yeah, just give an awkward silence. Just give an awkward silence.
Get started on a good note.
I never heard Norman stump for a word before.
It's like a naked mole rat.
Well, come on, Norman. We're waiting for an answer. Anyway.
Good start.
All right, let's get serious. How old were you when you first started modeling?
I was about 8 or 9. The gentleman next door to us called Mr. Scones, he used to model out in the summertime out in his back garden, which was basically a backyard adjacent to our house. He built a Zeppelin, a Fokker triplane, a BF-109, a Spitfire, but these were actually plant beds where you put plants in. And he used to bring these out in the summer, bring his desk out, and he used to sit and build models. And I was always fascinated, kept looking over the fence at him, and I was interested in what he was actually doing. And one time he called me over, and and he showed me. Birthday, he actually bought me my very first model kit, which was an Airfix Wellington. And he sat with me, and we built through it, and ever since then I've been hooked.
Well, that's a very cool story. So have you been modeling the whole time, or did you take time off like the rest of us?
I never really took time off, even when I got married and all that. I always had a number of kits where I could sit and had a board on my lap and model that way. So I didn't really ever stop modeling. I've always continued. I think the longest period was about, well, I'd say 7 months is when I was in hospital, so I couldn't model basically. But that's about the longest period I've not actually modeled in my whole life.
That's really good. So you've been around through all the changes that have happened in the last 30 years.
Oh, yes, I've seen many, many changes. The one thing I have, like I heard many years ago, was the modeling hobby's doomed. And I heard that 30-odd years ago, and it's still going strong today. And, there's been introduction of etch brass resin, was never around in our time. Sanders, multitude has changed over the last 40 years, basically.
So with all those changes, what do you think is the most influential change, or the change that helped you the most? Or is there just a lot?
There seems to be a great deal, because I tend to like to scratch build a great deal of detail if possible. I have bought resin, like aftermarket detail sets now, but I much prefer to get my hands in, and I'm much more comfortable that way. Compared to the old days, the kits today are just, leagues and bounds, way ahead of what we used to have as youngsters. Absolutely leaps and bounds. So I would say a combination of everything has really dramatically improved the modeling, really.
So you said your first kit was the Wellington. What do you remember that first build?
It was, well, finger marks all over it. Wanting to rush to get it built, because it was, teaching me, you need to slow down, and it was wanting to get this actually finished. So it was something that I actually achieved. Impatience was the biggest thing about it. I remember wanting, to see this complete what I'm doing and get it done, and well, what can I do? And I got so excited, and he just kept, calm down, we'll do this, then we'll do that. And that's what I remember about it greatly. Sitting out in the sun, just amazed at what this guy could do, and I just wanted to do it. Really, really wanted to do it.
That's good. You had somebody like that in your life.
Yeah, well, my father left at an early age, so like you say, in them days, everybody was friends with everybody. Everybody knew everybody in your whole street, and all together, and it was like a community spirit between everybody. So it was real nice. It was, you know, it started my whole, basically.
Do you have a favorite genre you build in? Favorite type?
No, I've actually switched over since the beginning of last year. I've actually now gone into stuff like that, which I never ever built before. My main thing was helicopters and aircraft, and I've done that for, oh God knows, many years. Interest in World War One tank sort of stuff and wheeled vehicles. It seems to grab my attention because it's a change. It's a changeover. It's something I've never done before, and I'm learning new techniques and new ways of doing stuff about it.
Do you like that moving into another one keeps you fresh and keeps you in a new perspective?
Yeah, because like you say, I never ever considered them, and you know, basically an aircraft is a fuselage, couple of wings, and all that. And basically, aircraft they're pretty much similar all the way along. Number engines. Where FVs, it's totally different. It's, you know, shape. You have a completely different shape to work from, and you have a different mindset of how you wish to produce. I always have a picture of the finished model before I even start it, and this has now changed my way because splashes and this, that, and t'other, which I never really could do on aircraft. Like I say, I'm really thoroughly enjoying myself. I've found a new mojo on it.
That's good. You're married. How's your wife feeling about you in the hobby?
Actually, enjoy. Well, she supported me in all. We've what? It's coming up 50 years now. We knew each other from school, from 5-year-olds. She never stopped. In fact, she buys me kits, which is, you know, most women, you know, wives are, oh, you're buying too many models, and at least 4 or 5 kits a year. And she'd rather have me sitting here modelling than way down the pub and not knowing what I'm actually doing or what trouble I'm causing.
It's exactly how my wife feels. She'd rather have me home modeling than out at the pub.
Yep.
She knows I'm safe here and I'm not meeting other women.
Well, my ugly face, they have to be dying drunk.
Do you have children?
Sons, one's married and the other one's now living at home with us. My adopted son, it's my wife's son. He's not actually mine, but I've treated him as my son throughout his whole life. He, like I say, he got married last month, so he's now on his, you know, flown the nest. I'm just waiting for the other one to fly the nest as well, and I'll be happy.
I know the feeling. Were either one of them get into modeling?
They both actually model. My eldest son, he does tanks. He's won a number of competitions, like the local competitions, when he was young. My youngest son, he's into these, what do you call them, Gundam sort of things for them. But like I say, with my son getting married now, so he's off him a while, and no doubt they'll come back to them at a later date, hopefully. To me, they're both modelled and learned. I've taught them bits and bobs how to do stuff, and hopefully they'll carry that on. My grandchildren.
That's right, your grandchildren. That's what Les is thinking about getting into pretty soon once his grandson's old enough. It's a good thing, good way to carry on.
Yeah, well, I'm actually now looking forward to the day when I can sit with my grandson and was actually build a model together. That's the one thing I'm really looking forward to.
I agree. That does sound like a fine time. You go to a lot of hobby shows?
I normally attend around about 4 or 5 a year, every year, with Huddersfield, and I do Darlington, our show, Scotland and all that. But this year I've not actually gone. I've only did 3 shows this year, We always do Telford as a club. Going to Telford later on, but I normally run about 4 or 5 shows every year is where I attend.
Do you do the competition, or you just go there to look and buy stuff?
No, I stopped doing competitions a lot of years ago. I won a few, runner-up and stuff like that, but it's not really my sort of thing. I'm more happy to display on the SIG table rather than going to competition, because I'm not a competitive modeler. I build for the pure pleasure of building and enjoying them. I'm not, you know, I have judged. I am actually an IPMS judge number of venues, but it's just not really my sort of cup of tea anymore. It's sort of lost that interest in it. I don't mind judging though, because there's some very talented modelers out there.
So how difficult it is for you to judge other people's work, since you're not one of the rivet counter type people?
It's actually not all that difficult. Well, at our show, what we don't do is I don't only do aircraft and helicopters, but they don't actually give me that to judge. They'll give me a separate one like sci-fi, and I know nothing really about sci-fi kits and this, that. So it's based on basically what's in front of you. But what I tend to do is I look down the table, model will actually stand out. There's always one amongst the whole lot that just catches your eye for some reason. Yeah, I class that one and I discount the others. I go through every single model. I have actually got to a situation with another judge where it actually come down to the guy put brake pipes on a model and the other guy didn't. And that's how far it come down to, because the competition was so tough.
Wow.
I like to see other people's work. I like to, you know, because there's different abilities. There's always different abilities on the table. Right. You don't know the ability of one guy to another guy. I've seen guys put a model on the table and they spend hundreds on kit. And I've seen a guy put a model on the table that's just basically out the box, far better quality. In my opinion, what he's done to what this guy's tried to do. I mean, the guy, yes, he's put all his effort and this, that, and the talented modeler. You can actually, you'll be able to view, you know, like a joint lines being filled and sanded and this, that, and the. There's little things you can actually use, you know, to end up with the end result and applaud the winner.
Well, since you're not really a sci-fi builder, do you find it easier to judge that type of section because you're more open-minded?
Actually, it's you see, I tend to find is there's a couple of judges, and that really, you know, I was a really big problem. There's a situation, I'll not say which show it was, but it was actually a friend of the guy that won it. And the actual model was actually his favorite model. And I thought that was the wrong type of judging to be done. Whereas, you know, he should have been taken and put on a different subject and to like favoritism, in my opinion. It was like he loved this aircraft and that it was his favorite. He's got many of them, and one, in my opinion, it wasn't the right model to win the competition. But when like say with our show, you get thrown on a different subject and it opens up your eyes. It's a new experience because you don't know the kit, you don't know what's involved, and it's basically you're looking down the model and you're looking at each individual components and all different and you judge it and base it on what you actually think. It's a kit of the whole lot of everything and how it's painted, how it's put together. You know, judging it, it's real. I enjoy it. I totally enjoy it.
Well, over here in America, one of the complaints is there is favoritism in judging. Do you find that over there too?
Yes, I have actually seen it. I actually witnessed it. I think it's wrong. But then again, you see, you can't be responsible for every show you go to or the competition or who's actually the judges there. It's basically down to the show organizers. But yes, I do believe it's wrong. It's, you know, let's just say it happens.
Yeah, it is completely wrong. All right. So how long does it usually take you to complete a build?
At one time, I used to be prolific. I would, a bit like John there, I used to knock a kick out, you know, in a week. That was from start gluing it and to finish, you know, and I was like a production line. It was kick after kick after kick. The last 3 years, as you all know, it's been a bit of a rough time, so I haven't really I've seen they've started a lot and else, and it's boxed and it's put away. It's never going to be thrown out. I'll go back to it one day, but it's just like I said. But normally when we were younger, it was kit after kit after kit.
That process of building a kit and putting it in a box, we call that Ivaning.
I would call it Gordy, the Gordy approach.
It happens, and it makes sense because, you know, you lose focus and you just want to move on to something else.
Yes, like I say, a lot of people, you know, they'll get a kit and start, and then this latest one comes up, and they must get it, must build it, must start it, and this and to the minds, like I say, has been distractions of. Because I have two very good friends, Martin and Bill, and they often pop over. But if I'm building something, and just to really miff Martin off, if he says, "Oh, I love to see that finish," I put it back in the box and I don't build it.
That's fun.
I do actually do them, but I don't tell him that, you see. It's great fun.
So about how many kits do you have on your so-called shelf of doom?
On my shelf of doom, it's actually, I don't have a shelf of doom because I never ever throw a kit away. At the moment, there's probably 14 just on that shelf behind me. And they will actually be finished about 20 odd to 30 odd in boxes, sort of rotating around at the moment. So there's a shelf of doom. I call it a shelf of hope.
A shelf of, I'll get back to you. In progress. That's a shelf of in progress.
It's in progress, yes.
There you go. When you first open a new model box, new kit, what's the first thing you do and look for?
The first thing I do is I look through all the, basically, as you do as a review, I go through all the sprues. I'm not put off by flash. I'm not put off by, you know, mismolded parts or bits like that. It's basically look at every sprue and, you know, and thingies. Then I picture the actual kit in my mind, how I want to do it. It might not be the same as it is on the box, but I normally bags so they're protected because I often lose them. So it's basically like a mini review of myself of how the kit is and how the parts, and then I go for the instructions and work out and this, that, and to the just basically pre-planning. Then I'll start to go online and I'll look for reference material, sort of that way. I actually got a folder with all my pictures and whatever in. Do a kit. That's what I normally look at. So basically the sprues and how I think it's going to go together.
So do you do a lot of research, or does it vary?
Yeah, I used to buy a lot of books at one time. Well, that's all we had. We didn't have the internet, so it was basically popping off to the library and spending about 2 or 3 hours going through all the books, trying to find reference material. I do about 3 or 4 libraries around the area. Was getting in contact with friends and seeing if they had the book, you know, and spotting books and stuff like that. Find as much information as I can and basically keep it and store it. So when it comes up useful, it's always there. It's always handy. And the internet is just, wow, it's just exploded all that. I no longer buy books anymore.
Do you consider yourself kind of an amateur historian like some model builders do?
I know a little bit about most things, but not a lot about everything, basically. I like to help other people where I can, you know, if there's like particular stuff. But I'll probably remember, but probably I forget more than I actually do remember due to my age. Oops.
But that's why we have the internet.
We do now, yes. It's the world's biggest library.
Yeah.
Used to search out.
Oh yeah, I got libraries I go to all the time. So do my kids. They love libraries.
Well, a lot of them over here have closed down, so it's become difficult, really. Like the government cutbacks, and then a lot of libraries have gone to the wall. I'm glad about the internet now.
Yeah. So when you open a kit and you look at it, how do you decide if you're going to put aftermarket into it?
The first thing I look at is what can I improve if it actually needs improving. Can I add detailed scratch build to the stuff like that? If it's a real poor, you know, like the cockpit's really terrible and all that, I may go down the resin route rather. 30-second scale I can work fine with. Second scale I can't do no more because my eyesight's, you know, faded. 48 scale, particular size I can work in kit and think, well, you know, that's it, that could be do with improvement, or that tiny bit can be add a few bits of fuse wire in there, seat harnesses and stuff like that. It's just, you know, basically just myself put a little bit of effort in and make it, you know, roll straight from the box, a little bit of detail. But I like scratch building. I like fiddling with stuff. I like, you know, enhance it myself rather than go out and spend a fortune on aftermarket just to enhance it. I find it's more rewarding that way, more therapeutic.
So do you rather scratch build than buy the aftermarket?
Well, scratch build to a point. If I'm happy with that, then the kit will get done. If I find it really too, I'll just go down the aftermarket route. And there's some very nice stuff out there at the moment. Real nice.
So what got you started on the scratch building part?
Oh, shut up. My phone.
Your dog didn't like the phone either.
Ruby, sorry about that.
That's all right. We've had.
I did a couple of because I wanted to change and, you know, and try other things. I got into a couple of ED. I got an ED models kit, and basically all you get is the nothing else. So everything else would have to be built, scratch built by yourself. And I was really interested in trying to work out, you know, how to do ovals, instrumentation, and that's how I basically started scratch building stuff. Through that, trying back foam kits, which you really you have to one day is build one.
All right. Do you do any diorama building?
No, I do not do dioramas. A picture frame and stick a bit of, you know, craft display in that. I'm not really a diorama fan. For myself, my personal self, like me, you know, but you see some damn good, you know, display models on dioramas, but it's something I've never really took an interest in doing myself. And it's something I don't really want to do because it just holds no fascination for me. Is, you know, it's not actually there for us. So no, I don't think I'll be doing diorama sort of stuff.
Okay, that's fair enough. So everybody wants to hear about your stash. You possibly have the only person who has a stash bigger than mine. Got it.
Are you talking singularly or all three combined?
Both.
Personally, I probably have around an estimate between 500 to 600 kits. Personally,
Jesus.
Okay.
Two friends who passed away, Eddie and John, they both left me theirs. I would say at an estimate about 1,800 kits in total. They're not modern day kits. They're not, you know, a few. These are really old, you know, like 70, lots of 72nd scale, a lot of really bad kits amongst them. John probably had the biggest collection of basically, he had about 800 kits. Eddie had about 400 or 500. So combined, roughly about 1,800 kits in total.
Where do you keep them all?
Well, mine are all upstairs. I mean, I showed the guys, and at the moment, Eddie.
Very showy.
You didn't even have room for the wheelchair or like this, you know, rocking back and forth to the window.
It's right to the actual hatch now. Eddie's the collection I got of John, because his son's got no interest in the modeling business. They're actually in Eddie's. Well, he married a woman a lot younger than himself, and they actually still at her house because I have no room here whatsoever now. I am full to the brim, basically.
So you're gonna build them all, right?
Yeah, the kits, I could never build them. I really could never build that amount of kits. They're there. I don't class them as like a monetary value. I'm not looking to sell them on. They're more of a, how would you say it? See, that these guys left me these, and the more sentimental value.
Sentimental value. Yeah.
Yeah, I would feel guilty if, you know, any of them. You know, I just couldn't do it. I know they're all there. I know I can go anytime, you know, and get as many as I like. This, that, until I would build them all, but then again, I'm looking. My sons, and later, you know, if anything happens to me, my sons can have them. My family, what they do with them, you know. They're there, but if you understand what I mean, I'm looking long term. I'm looking at my sons and all that, you know, if they want to do them, whatever they want to do with them, and later life, it's up to them. But I could never build them all. I really couldn't.
So there's this ongoing debate that I get involved in, older kits versus newer kits. It seems like a lot of people are spoiled with new kits and complain about the older kits. How do you feel about it?
Yes, I totally agree with that one. I've always said it. I say it often. I would like, you know, people that's, you know, been in the hobby in a few years that have built Tamiya, Hasegawa, so to build something like a action kit, like a special hobby or a fly model, or buy an older kit, you know, like the early Airfix and all that, and put these together, and you come across problems rather than, you know, go on the internet typing about, oh look, this is 2-point thing. Find a way of correcting that fault within the kit, because the change from years ago when because basically we got kits with about what 15, 20 parts total.
Yep.
Little man for a pilot was like that, and going from them to modern day kits, it will open your eyes, you know, and you look at these modern day kits and you think, wow, you know, wow, look at the molding, look at this, look at that. You got the older kits and you try to put one of them together and make a nice job of it. You know, what you've actually got today compared to what we had years ago.
Right, because we didn't have a choice back then.
No, you did. You basically, I mean, we were limited to Airfix. My main one was Airfix. I did a paper round, and although I earned a few pennies, I got paid in a model kit every week. Basically, go up the rank, pick one off, and, you know, that was my payment. And I compared, like, say, if you get some of these old kits and put them together, get a new kit, you'll be surprised.
Yep, exactly. So what's your favorite part of building?
I have actually no favoritism towards any part. Frustrated by deckling, because I always, for some reason, decals just seem to explode with me. A particular, you know, set part, or I love gluing it together, or I love painting it, or, you know, I love deckling and display. There's no particular, it's experience from the opening the box until I close the box again at the end of the build. Really something that jumps out at me is, oh, I love to do that. And it's all one, in my mind, it's all one thing.
Okay, that's a good answer. How do you decide what you're going to build next?
Well, what I normally do is I pick a subject. What I tend to do is I'll pick a subject for a year's time. Pacific. I'll say I'll pick the Japanese fighters of the Pacific War, and during that year, I'll actually get the kits in. I want to build, say, 5 kits for that particular period being Japanese. I will actually have them kits ready, and then I go from Christmas, the 1st of January, all the way through again to the 1st of January, and I will try and complete them set 5 kits within that year. I normally get distracted with others, but that's how I do it. So I would say German Air Force, so I'd pick like BF-109s, Henkels, and during the year, I will buy them kits ahead of what I actually want to do.
Okay. Do you have a favorite tool you use or set of tools?
I actually make some of my own tools. Like these are all like dental. You know, these are all bought cheaply, and I actually grind them into chisels and scribers. I think my favorite tool has got to be my scalpel, and I've had this one for a lot of years. And that's probably my favorite tool of everything, because it does everything I need. It scrapes, it cuts, you know, and it sands, basically. I would say the scalpel's the favorite one.
It's interesting that you make your own tools. What made you decide to start doing that?
It was my mate, really, because we were over his one day and he broke a one and he put it straight in the bin. It was basically, you had that left. You had something, you know, basically that was left of the, and I was saying, well, that's a waste. You know, thinking, so I decided items on a car boot sale one day, and they were there. And I thought, well, they would make great tools, you know, a grinder or a sander, sand them down, multiple different size chisels. You can find that some tools today are very expensive. So it's just a matter of, like you said, you know, rather than waste the item, turn it into something different. And that's what I basically do.
Well, it's a very good inspiration because a lot of people who want to get in the hobby say it's too expensive, but you found a way to make good tools without having to spend the money on it.
You can make anything. If you go around your house today and you look around, there's a lot of items within your house you can actually adapt into modeling terms. Actually, I had one tool was an old-fashioned fork. The prongs broke off, but with the other two, I was thinking, and I filed it, and I made a scriber out of it. I started a fork scriber. You know, if you look at screwdrivers, if you get you know, people have all got these mini screwdrivers. They make great little chisels. If you just, you know, put an edge on them, you've got yourself a very cheap years. Absolutely years. You don't have to go out and buy expensive items, you know. Oh, this is the latest, must have it, you know, $20 or what. Everything's to hand. You just need to look around and you'll find everything you can adapt.
That is very good and inspirational. Do you have a YouTube channel?
I don't do YouTube. I watch a lot of videos. I must admit, I watch everybody's reviews, Paul's, yours, John's, the model. I actually like to go and watch the review on it rather than coming through. So I do use YouTube a great deal as reference material there.
There is. But I think with your approach with tools and stuff, you'd make some interesting videos if you were to do that.
Yes, but I have no real, you know, interest. I suppose I could really, I really, because like I say, I've shown you guys a number of stuff. I suppose I could do, but I don't think I'm really that keen on doing, actually.
That's all right, Norm. I'm sure we can pinch your tips and pass them on.
You're more than welcome.
Pick your brain, and I'll just make some videos, and John can make some videos giving you all the credit.
No, you know, you're more than welcome to do that.
All right, let's move over to airbrushing. Do you do airbrushing?
I do indeed, yes. Oh, for a lot of years. My actual first compressor was an inner tube tire connected up to the thingy with a bottle on.
Yeah.
And I used to have two inner tubes, and it was basically whatever come out. And when it got low, I used to stand on it and run around it and kept spraying, you know, kept pushing it down with my foot and then switch it over to the other one. And that was a long time ago. I've brushed ever since. I've had a number of compressors. I've got myself a Harden Steenbeck Infinity, some other airbrushes, and I've still got my old Frankenstein, which 25-year-old now. It's worn out now. It's retired.
I've known people who modeled using inner tubes, and it's very interesting. But they did some good work with it. That's all they had.
Well, that's all we actually had, yeah. Because you know, the only time there wasn't really many compressors that you use now. There was a big industrial thing, you know, and you couldn't have a press anywhere. One of the guys said, "Oh, just use an inner tube," and that's how I first started airbrushing. The garage to refill it all the time. I stand there with a pump.
So, do you have any hobby shops still around you?
We used to be well catered for in the Northeast. We had 2 BTs then. Had a couple of model shops in the Metro Centre, about 2 other shops in the town. Whitley Bay, there's a couple on the coast, but they've all gone now. We only have Northeast Model Centre, which is in Chesley Street. Good shop, and I mean a damn good shop. It has kits for everything. You can go in there, you can buy UMP products. You can find, they've got about 8, 9 different ranges of paints and everything. But lots of the shops have, well, they've gone now. So we've got one real damn good shop it is. And I do most of my modeling buying there. If not, I'm online and buying.
How do you decide what you're going to buy next?
Well, like I say, I watch you guys build. I've seen Paul and Sam and all that doing a lot of cars, and that perked my interest. So I bought myself the first car of Sam, and I love to have a try at that because cars had never really been in my genre of modeling. So I'd like to learn a new experience that way. Whatever clicks in my head, so like I say, if I'm going to do like a German, you know, like a kit for next year, I'll probably go out and buy that kit now before next year arrives.
So how did you first discover modeling on YouTube?
I didn't really know it existed because YouTube was basically looking at, you know, balls and, you know, funny things and all that.
Car crashes.
In my brain for, you know, to look for modeling sort of things. What I did do is I got the Tamiya 132nd Corsair, the birdcage one. I'll have a look, and I just happened to type it in, and it came up, and I thought, all right. And I looked at 1 or 2 videos. Then I looked at the build, and the build sequence come up, and it was Paul. And I thought, oh, there's actually somebody doing like a live kit review sort of build on it, where in a magazine you had to go through pictures and stuff like that. And I thought, oh, this is interesting. So I watched it, and I thought, wow. So tried another few items, and oh, there's my kit being reviewed in the box. I've already bought the kit. Oh, that was interesting. So that's how I basically started. It was just, you know, looking for stuff, basically. And that was it. Now I use it a great deal.
Was that your first introduction into ISM and Paul?
No, because I think Paul was doing, was it Q models or something then? E models?
Yeah.
He was doing E models.
That was E models and about. No, I think ISM existed then, but I was still doing videos for them.
Yeah. E models through another particular person who's at ISM through another particular person who didn't like his. And I thought, oh, they must be the group for me then. So I went and had a look at the group, and I thought, a link come up one day. Somebody posted, it was a friend. I was thinking the link of it. They're doing a live show. And I thought, oh, that sounds interesting. Watched my very first live show. I thought, oh, that's nice. So that's how basically I found ISM. So immediately after that, during that show, I went and joined. September, Mick. I think it was about September time. I thought, oh, then, like you say, you start saying, oh, the hangouts and all that. And what's these hangout sort of things? And I was curiosity more than anything.
And it went downhill from.
And it went downhill from there. You know, you've all been in therapy ever since then.
You're either in, or you're so offended you never come back.
You've got to be thick-skinned, and it's like a bunch. Like I say, it's a bunch of guys down the pub. Have had a couple of drinks, and anything goes.
That's how we've always looked at it. If we all lived near each other, we'd all be hanging out.
Friendly. It's a real friendly group. I must admit. You know, yeah. Like say with the hangouts or not, it's basically you invited me into your environment because it's solitary. A lot of people model in solitary confinement. You know, they don't. You know, sit there on the Todd and they model away. And the hangouts is a totally different experience because you actually people's sort of areas. You know, their sort of environment, and it all comes together as a one big group, and it's brilliant. It's a laugh a minute.
Yeah, we're all in.
I mean, I'm the quite shy one of the group.
No, that's me.
Yeah. I don't think we have a quiet shy one right now.
No.
No.
I think Sam. Yes, Sam.
You should play, man.
Okay, Sam. So how do you feel Facebook has helped or hurt the hobby?
I think it's helped because now, like I say, you can go and you can watch people's reviews, which is I think is a damn good thing. Because like I say, you can spend a fortune on magazines and it might not have the particular model that you've bought in it. It might be in another late edition, so you've got to wait. And you can actually go on now and actually you can see your kit before you buy it. That is a good thing in my opinion. There's a lot of, you know, you can actually look at live action footage of actual subjects that you're doing because there's a lot of videos on that, which gives you ideas and, you know, there's little things you can pick up with certain little details and that. As to hurting, rivet counters, well, I don't have time for these people. I really don't, because I think they're damaging the hobby in a particular way. I mean, there was recently, there was people complaining about a kit that was only in CAD form, and they were saying it was wrong, and it hadn't even come to production yet. And I was like, really? I would admire a person who got a kit and said, there's a number of issues, but this is how I corrected it. Rather than, you know, bringing it down, or the manufacturer, I'd rather them take that particular kit and build it and say, well, look, I had this problem, I corrected it this way, and it helps everybody. Everybody learns from it. So in a way, it does influence the modeling community, but it's also start bagging down just that tad, because these little armchair experts are starting to appear left, right, and center, and I just don't have time for these people at all.
Do you think there'll ever be a way where we can change people's minds where they think, instead of complaining about a kit, they look at it as, well, this kit's got a problem, how can I fix it?
Yeah. Well, that's how I look at all my models. I'm not afraid to tackle any model. One of the bugbears, man, is when people get a kit and they say, I can't do this kit justice. And that, to me, you know, what do you mean you can't do this kit justice? You model for yourself. There are no set rules within modeling. The only rules within modeling is what you create yourself. At the end of the day, you're there to get enjoyment and produce something that you're going to be proud of. You're not there to answer anybody else. You're really not. You. And at the end of the day, a model is just a bit of a shaped plastic within a box. It's waiting for you to make something out of it. So be afraid to tackle any kit. It doesn't matter what it is. And I believe everybody should change. Say, everybody should try a vac form, a limited run injection. You know, change genres. Don't particularly with one genre. Although you know, people find the niche and they're very, very happy with it. So, but modeling's all about being relaxed, being happy, and enjoying what you're doing. Don't worry what other people say. You know, you're there. Pleasure. And if you love modeling, do it. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to try new things. Don't be afraid. You know, if the model calls out for a black color, you know, like a darker tone grain or a, you know, something like that, just try different subjects, and you vastly improve your experience over that sort of thing. So, you know, nobody should ever be afraid of a model kit. Nobody.
You touched on it a bit earlier when we first started, and I've heard the same thing about the hobby dying. We know that's not true. What's your opinion of the current state of the hobby?
I think the hobby is flourishing. It changed from the model shop now to online. Online must be very, very lucrative in the model world, because I buy all my stuff online. Virtually 90% of my stuff is now bought online, where I had to go to a model shop, and I probably only get there once a week or once a fortnight to get stuff. And then I had to go back and get it. But online, it's changed. It's like I say, online, really, the amount of materials you can buy now is far superior to what, you know, a number, even if you go back 10 years, to what you can actually buy now online, to what you could 10 years, you know, it's huge. There's a massive, this hobby, I don't think is ever going to die. It's continued since the first model, and it's going to continue for, you know, in my opinion, thousands of years, because there's always people there to do it.
I agree. I actually read something last night where a guy said the hobby's not dying. It's just people may get out of hobbying historical stuff in the future and start doing more sci-fi and figures and things. It's just going to change. It's not going to die.
Yeah. No, it's just going through change. You know, it's gone through a number of changes, but it's still there. The hobby's still there. It's proven by the amount of people out here watching. It's proven by the amount of people who join forums. It's proven by, you know, I have something in our Tyneside group. There's about 40 odd members. The average is about 20 or 29 turn up per meeting. So, you know, the hobby's still there. It's always going to be there.
I agree, and seeing people like Ivan and Jamie and the young people in helps a lot.
I love the young ones coming through. I admire them. I was there once. We all were. You know, the likes of young Jamie. I mean, he produced even his first model was a nice. You know, it's nice to see this younger generation rather than sitting on games. You know, playing away. If I wasn't, it's nice to have these people involved. I would like to see a number of more, and I always admire it because they're an open book, they're a blank canvas, and you can teach them so much and you learn so much. It's great to see the youngsters within the hobby.
Yep. So I just have one more question, then we'll turn it over to Les and Paul and everybody. What do you hope to accomplish in the hobby for the rest of the next decade?
I've got nothing to accomplish, my friend. I think I've been there, done it, and worn the T-shirt. My main now in go light is enjoy what I've learned and put it to good use. Enjoy what I do is basically goals or achievements anymore. You know, I always want to produce the perfect kit, but I learned very early that you can't produce a perfect kit because to make it,
there's no such thing.
You know, I'm just gonna now. I'm happy with what I'm doing now. As I said, I want one day to sit with my grandson and me and him put a kit together, and I'll do one proud old geezer.
That would be great. All right, thanks, Norman. Let's see if Les.
Thank you very much, Bret.
Les?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pardon?
Norm, you remember you remember that one time when we were in France and there was like that naked mole rat and a bottle of dope? Speaking, you just spoke about it here right before you ended your session with Bret there, talking about your grandson. And I'm looking forward to trying my hand with this and see what he thinks of it too. When you approach this with him, and this can apply for everybody out there in the audience too, with your experience, and obviously you've done a lot of shows as a competitor or just a participant in the shows or even as a judge, what do you see trend-wise for younger modelers? I mean, obviously you start talking like the early teenage years, etc. I'm sure a lot of the robotic stuff and obviously like the Star Wars and things like that are probably standing out. But I mean, for a real young modeler, if you're starting to see people that are under 10, is there a particular genre that you see that they like to gravitate towards, or a scale that they like to gravitate towards?
I think they would have their own choice in that. I have built with my granddaughters these Airfix snap together kits, a bit like the Lego. Right. Lego, they're a great learning, they're a great starting place to learn. She enjoyed the aircraft, but my other granddaughter, she enjoyed building the tank.
Okay.
So right off, I mean, they had a number selection to pick from, and we sat together and put them together. Now, there's a lot of like snap fit kits out there, which is great starting points. I don't believe you need to get a complicated one, glue and all the paints and these little, this is the start of snap fix stuff like that, and getting to learn from and progress. Just gradually introduce them and let them find out, what they want to do. It's basically what they want to do. It's not how you want to do it. Or
no, exactly.
Forcing them into doing something that they don't want to do. It's there, you'll know it. If it's not, then you'll know. You'll know it
as well. Yeah. Okay. Because I can remember as a kid when I first started, one of the things that I liked back in the 70s, they had a lot of 1/72 and snap kits, especially like in the planes. And so I was able to kind of do my own thing. So it was even without parental supervision. I mean, and obviously back then we didn't worry about it. We just used our teeth to rip off parts off the sprue and everything else. But yeah, I was kind of thinking I would go the same line with my grandson too. So, okay, yeah, that was my question.
Yeah.
I still like to know about the naked mole rat. But.
Me too.
Oh, that's still got pending.
Anyone else?
No, I think Bret covered everything.
Yeah, Bret did very well covering those.
Good interview.
No? Right, okay. Ivan, over to you.
Hello. Right, first question from Mr. Alex Hillman. It's good. The question was, what's in the stash? But as you said, you've got that many. I think it was aimed at more what's behind you on the shelf.
Well, I have a selection of EFVs not up there. Behind me, I've got a Time Zero 32nd, a Corsair, a Meng. There's a Lynx up there. There's a Trumpeter 105B. There's a 132nd scale Hong Kong Mozzie. Hold on a second, if you don't mind. If you can see. Oh, wait a minute. And I've got all in there. So there's a selection of all sorts.
Oh, awesome. He's also got a question. Have you ever given up on a model?
Yes. Donia, 48th scale Donia, 2170. Actually, when I bought the kit, she was always deformed, and I tried to correct it myself. I made another number of alterations, cuts, repaired it. The parameter exploded. And I was, it's probably about one or two I have given up on, but not very many because I don't like to be defeated in model wise. So
there it is.
Kit.
A bit of a joke question from Mark. How did electricity affect the hobby when it was discovered?
How did what?
That's quite a good. How did electricity affect the hobby when it was discovered? That's quite a good one from Mark.
Shocking, mate. It was really shocking.
Stephen Thornton, he said board or board on your lap, I'm assuming when you first started.
Old tea tray. Yeah, sitting there. When I was at my mum's, it was on our best table, and I often got a clatter around the logo for putting a hole or a scratch in it. But most of the time, it was either in the bedroom, laying on the bed with a board on there, or later life, it was sitting with a tea tray and just modelling from that.
I think we've all done that in our time.
Oh, yeah.
Shadowland scale models, how often do you pop into the art shop?
The art shop?
Yeah. And that was in quotations, so.
My looks, I'll probably get arrested trying to rob the place. No, don't go to any art shops, I don't think.
DJ G down under, how, this has already been answered, but how do you decide what to build next?
Basically, I pick a subject a year in advance and I build the kits and whatever I need during that year before I actually started. It's actually a good way of doing it if, people, if they think a year in advance to what they want to do and buy a couple of kits that, the year before, and you've got everything ready for when you want to start. You got to go looking for it.
So that works. That's a good plan, actually. Because I always find myself lost at what to do next. So if you've got a plan ahead, I can imagine that works really well. Mr. B Dreams, how do you feel about cross-subject building? He's been modelling cars for 30 plus years, but he's just finished his first figures.
Everybody, I believe, should have actual go at every sort of particular model genre out there, because I'm failed miserably at them. As I say, it's only this year I've gone on to tanks, which I never previously. But I believe, everybody should try something different.
Yeah.
It changes, you don't lose your mojo that way. There's a lot of people you can lose your mojo if you're doing the same subject over and over. But if you change, just keep something different. Everything's different. Keep it that way.
Joe's model kits. Do you think 3D printing will affect the hobby?
No, because it's actually been used today. I believe there's a lot of resin companies actually using it now to produce the 3D molds rather than have guys building the masters. So I think it'll enhance the hobby. It's one of these things that's been introduced years ago. It was basically a tin of paint and a paintbrush. Then airbrushes come in and change the hobby. And I think 3D printers are going to do the same thing. I think it'll enhance the hobby down the line somewhere.
Good answer.
Yep. Matt House, if you could only make one more model, what would it be?
What would it be?
Yep.
A 1/32 Hasegawa K84.
Ooh.
I thought that was a brilliant kit. I loved every second of that kit, and I would build that kit 10 times over. My most enjoyable, satisfactory builds I ever built, that one.
And I bought one on the back of you saying that.
And I need to.
Really nice.
Yep.
Loved every
one just. Sorry. Yeah, I need to buy one of them. I keep going on Amazon and they keep turning up, but I'm yet to commit to it. One just came in from Basil B. Norman, you started on old Earthix kits. What do you think of the new kits? He's really enjoying them greatly.
As I said, the new kits now, are just mind-blowing. Slide mold injection now, that's, you start to see a lot of this coming in where you can get a tank barrel as molded as one. That's 1/32 scale Mosquito Hong Kong models. That's got a lot of slide mold, and I've got no fuselage to join. And you're thinking, wow, there's no fuselage here to join.
Yeah.
It's one piece now. They're great in a way. To me, it's made like the likes of Bret will find, and I've found that it makes modelling easier for us now. It's become simpler. Put them on naked. I'm all for them. Bring them on. because you can't get stuck in, you know, like everything's got to progress, and modelling is progressing along with it.
Yeah. One last question from Les. Norman, what hair care products do you use?
I used Wash and Go. I washed and it went.
Yeah.
And I used Tide.
Nice.
Get the scene.
Excellent. That's all the questions I've got down. There are some questions, but they weren't interview related, so
Thank you very
I
much.
left them.
No problem. Well done, Ivan.
Well done, Norman.
Norman.
Yeah, congratulations, Norman. It was a cracking interview.
Very nice. Oh, well done. Well done. Man.
Cap.
There we go. Take it out. So next week we've got Scott. Again, Scott's another buddy of ours from the Hangouts. Nice guy. Fairly new to the hobby, Scott, as well, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Yes. And he's also a great composer of flute music.
He loves flute. Oh, loves it. Can't get enough of the flute. So that'll be another interesting interview next week. So well done, Bret. Thank you very much. And thanks for everyone's questions.
Yep.
And well done.
Great.
Norman, too. Right. So I think we will go and have a look what we've all been working on.
Oh, God, right.
We'll go over to Dan and look what you've all been working on before them. You ready for that, Dan, in a bit?
Yes.
Good man. Right, let's start with Bret. Catch him off guard. Bret.
I'm not off guard, man.
Oh, a tight bomber.
This is what I built while I was in Chicago.
Nice.
Because it's Bandai, so I didn't need glue or paint. I could just take my sander, which I did, this one right here, cut the parts off, sand them, put it together. My first Bandai Star Wars build.
How'd you find it?
I found it nice. It's fun. It's nice and simple, and it goes together so well. It's got good detail. I enjoyed it. And then before I left, after the show last week, I put the second color on my Israeli kefir.
Excellent. Okay.
And I'm going to put the third color on after we're done here. So yeah, I did actually get the model while I was there. So that's all I got to do, though.
I was grabbing my bits out of the display case. Distracted. How dare he? Right.
Yeah.
Dan.
I've just been working on my little Porsche. I've just been painting a few detailed bits up tonight, just the black bits and whatnot. But yeah, I've not really done no interiors painted, seats painted. It's pretty basic. It will not be having a roll cage. Hulk smash, I'm afraid.
Oh no, really?
Yeah. The instructions were pretty.
Yes, they're a bit lacking, aren't they, the instructions?
Very lacking, seeing as though there were no instructions for the roll cage, and the bends didn't look right, and they didn't fit right, and yes, Hulk smash, so it's not having a roll cage.
Well, there's worse things in life.
There is worse things in life, and I've moved on now. I've had a breathe in and stuff, but yeah, I just want to get this. I want to get this finished because I want to start my Bandai Millennium Falcon.
Oh yes,
I'm itching.
Oh, that'd be nice.
But yeah, that's what I've been working on. It's a little Falcon. Yeah. It's a nice kit, and I've just lost my mojo a little bit for it. I might get it back.
Well, yeah, you had a bit of a nightmare this week, so
yeah, I'll get it back hopefully. So yeah,
you'll be reet.
I'll
You'll be right.
Yeah.
Excellent, nice one, Dan. Mr. Mask, who's been busy all week modeling.
Yeah, I've actually been doing modeling this week, which is absolutely scary. So, back from when we were doing the horses, nay!
Horse goes, nay!
I started working on. I started working on one of the figures there, the guy that's actually standing there. So, let's see if we can get. Actually,
I'll put the camera on.
there we go.
Oh,
So I mean, just basic colors. I don't like these colors. I think they're a little dark. So the helmet looks okay, but I think with the tunic and the pants there, I'm going to take those colors and lighten them up and redo them. But so I mean, started just blocking in basic colors on that guy there. So we've got that thing that we've actually been doing. And then when I was downstairs, I was going through a couple of the kits down there, and I found just a simple kits. These are Star Trek kits that are in 1/2500 scale, so they're super, super small.
Nice.
And I actually started, before my mom had passed away, I had started working on an Enterprise, and I put the sub-assemblies together, and I hadn't gotten any farther than that. So I assembled this guy, and then hopefully tonight, after the show, I've obviously got it primered. I'm gonna paint that. I'm gonna take some Vallejo paints of all things. I'm gonna get a light gray and a white, and I'm gonna really tone down the gray to where it's gonna be close, hopefully, to what the toss colors were. Just me experimenting around. I'm having fun playing with my Apex there, so I've been doing some of that there. So that's that one I've been working on. And let's see here. For my grandson, I got this old cat. I mean, this was like a $9 or $10 purchase, if I remember correctly. I don't even have a scale on it. It's a Cuddy's Arc. And of course, it's an Academy kit. And I started putting this together where I've installed that here with this. This is the deck, and there's some pieces. And I don't know if you can see right here at the tip, there's two pieces that stick out. I don't know what the actual name. I'm sure they have a proper name for them. I've come up with names of my own for these pieces. I'm gonna end up having to remove them though, because this isn't fitting. And what's funny about it is when I put this deck inside the hole here on the top, there's a gap that's along the back that I'm gonna end up having to fill and do stuff with. And it's actually like, I mean, a 1/4 of an inch gap at the back there that I'm gonna have to end up filling on that. So I'll put some weight on the bottom of it because I know by the time I get the plastic sails and the rigging and all that stuff, it's going to be very top heavy. And so I'm going to probably put some weights inside there and inside the hole, and to give it a little bit of bottom weight. So that way it floats more like a giraffe going through the Atlantic. And besides that, I've been working on, I had a figure that I was doing before. It was like an ogre hill giant kind of thing, and I didn't like the way the colors were going with it, so I put him in the pond there, as they say, to strip him down. But I started on another one here. This is a boar demon, so I just basically flesh colors on him, and I'm starting to just blot in the big colors before I actually start trying to do dry brushing and then do blending like on the skin and stuff like that. So I started this fellow up here and been working on that. But on his base, I think I finally got the base finished up here. I tried making this with a little bit of a lava effect.
Ooh.
And so I've got it where it's kind of like a charcoal base, and I've used multiple colors of red and orange and obviously yellow. And what's funny about this is I'm working on this. I was watching an interesting thread that was going on ISM here over the past couple of days about, what's your base colors, can you put down, and then put like reds and oranges and yellows over. And there was a lot of people that were arguing white. Well, here's proof that you can go with a dark color, because this was primed in UMP black, and then I dry brushed some lighter gray over it, and then all those reds, oranges, and yellows were actually, just water thin. It was like food coloring inside water, and it took multiple layers to get those effects there. And so that proves right there, it doesn't matter. You can have a dark base and put those light coats over it. You just have to put multiple coats on. And like I said, that was watered down paint. So
I seen that the other day when it was nowhere near like that. It looks brilliant, Liz.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll get going. The thing with the figures, I used to do a lot of those back in, like I said, the 80s when I used to play Dungeons and Dragons and stuff. But obviously, as the bar and women and partying and trouble with the law and stuff started, the hobbying kind of went to the side. So I came back to it, and the real small stuff I probably will still have issues with, just because it is so small. But these figures are a little bit bigger, so it's easier to play around with them. So, but yeah, that's what I've been up to this week.
Nice one, Liz. Excellent. I like it. Norman.
Yes.
Right. As you know, it was displayed last week. I've been working on this one. I wasn't happy with it. Didn't redone it.
That's nice.
Stripped it back to plastic, repainted it. Been working on that. A couple of washes to throw over it and all that, and a bit more changes, a few more browns on there. So we're working on that one.
That's all, Norman. I like it.
And Beast. This one.
Ooh. This
has been, I tried to build it with no filler whatsoever, but I failed. I had a tiny bit of filler there, just a tiny bit. It's been rescribed. It's been filled with plastic card. It's a bit of a beast. Hopefully now I've battered it into shape and I can get it progressed to finish.
Excellent.
And the last one, I've only shown 3 because, as you know, I don't just build a one kit.
No.
No. This big brute, which I got for the birthday club.
Ah, yeah.
The front part, which is basically exactly the same on the back section, but you knowing me, no, it doesn't work that way. So on the rear section, I've actually boxed it out.
Scratch builder.
Because what I plan to do is to put a couple of machine gun posts at the back. So when this thing's together, you can actually see which part's the front, which part will be the rear. And
Yeah.
It's a big wheel.
They are big wheels, and that's UMP Oxide Primer, which is absolutely superb. Goes down a tree. And what I did was reduce the rear wheels in, because had it been as it is, this wheel would have been out there somewhere, and it looked terrible. So I've made modifications to bring them both, but width of that again. So that's what I've been working on this week.
Excellent stuff, Norman. I like it.
Awesome.
Fantastic. Ivan, come on, let's see your Hurricane.
Oh, yeah. Well, last week I was working on a Hurricane, but something.
And he did a fantastic job on it.
Yeah.
Yep. Camo, and it was looking great. And
It wasn't looking.
Ivan was a bit of an idiot. What have you done to it? He sprayed it silver for no reason whatsoever.
So all week I've had, well, if you don't like it, you can always spray it silver.
Yeah. So he had a great bit of work on the go, all decaled, very nearly finished, and he's ruined it by spraying it silver.
But I've got an even better piece of work on the go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's just a shame. Disappointing, Ivan.
Yeah, I can tell. So I've been working on a Porsche, a 934. I know nothing like cars. But yes, Paul and Sam did this for Sam's memorial build, and it looked great. So I was like, you know what? I really fancy building a car, and we were going through for quite a while which car should start. I scrolled past this and was like, yeah, get that one. So I have also got the zero paints for it as well, which are beautiful to spray. So this has been primed with the UMP white, sprayed with the zero paints Valent green. Same with the front bumpers, rear boot, spoiler thing. Interior is UMP black and gloss black, and the seats are the UMP grey. So majority of this build's all UMP paint.
I think mine and Sam's was the same. We did the same thing.
I'm loving it so far.
You know what I'm loving most of all, Ivan? Can we have a look at your paint finish? Can you hold it up on your car body? You've got a damn good finish there, haven't you?
Yep.
It's very smooth.
Isn't it amazing that you can use a tar-like primer, quote,
Yes,
that allegedly blocks airbrushes, and then put a hot paint over it, and your body turns out perfect?
Oh, please don't fall over. But yeah, it's
amazing.
It's silk smooth. It is absolutely, it's stunningly smooth. And that tar-like primer is excellent. Yeah, there was absolutely no issue whatsoever spraying zero paints on it. So I don't, wherever that's come from.
Well, you haven't got a cat nearby.
Oh, well, it's funny you said that. Yeah, brilliant finish.
Well done, Ivan. That's it.
So, I've been enjoying it.
Yeah, stuff you've never done before.
Mm-hmm. No, I've been very scared of doing cars.
Yeah. Get it decaled in a couple of days, work on the rest of it while you're waiting.
Yes.
So they coat it, you'll have a finish before you know, and you'll be itching to do another one.
Before anyone asks, I've only put 3 decals on because I had to pop out. So, that's where we are.
Excellent, mate. See you later, Tim. Keep my heads off. See you later,
Bye, Tim.
Well done, Ivan. Nice to see you building.
Bye, Tim.
Bye, Tim.
Very disappointed about your Hurricane. That was a real.
I'm not looking back. I'm a bit disappointed myself. I don't know why I did it. It just happened.
He's a very silly boy.
Yeah.
Anyway, Sam.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, like yourself, we did the German car build. for Mark's Memorial, and I did the BMW, same as you.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. I loved every minute of it.
Lovely kit.
It was probably one of the best car builds I've done.
Yeah.
Personally, I just feel that I really enjoyed it. I mean, you can do that, with a kit.
Undertaker's 9 days.
9 days. That's right.
Start to finish. Yeah.
It was a 1 month build, and it was 9 days. But I really liked it. It was a cracking build.
We've got to get another one of those kits.
Oh, most definite. Have to.
How long's left? About 3 weeks.
Oh,
3 weeks.
About 2.5 weeks, I think.
There's a possibility, But
I might get this massive Porsche finished.
yeah, that's what I finished this week. Was this alongside yourself, and I've now started working on the Subaru, the Impreza or Subaru Legacy, which we're doing side by side again. And it's going to be
we did start another Porsche, didn't we? 917, but I don't think we were both vibing with it very much.
No,
so
it just zapped my.
I think we both didn't want to admit it to each other. But we did this afternoon. Like, yeah, let's go back in the box.
We did.
Let's start somewhere interesting.
There was an executive decision made to put it back in its box. Just leave it.
Yeah. We'll get
we'll get back to it. That's not a problem. It's just.
Oh, hang on. Scott's in the chat. Someone get some recording music on the go.
Quick.
I think, like Norm saying, to keep your mojo going, you've got to have an interest in what you're building.
You do. I mean, after coming off after building the Beamer to doing that other kit, it wasn't floating my boat.
No, it wasn't doing it for me either.
No, so we changed to the Legacy.
Yeah, and that's going well. I was working on mine when Norman was doing his interview, which I'll show in a sec.
Yep, mine's in primer.
I can see, I can see it's flying through these as well.
Yep, and that'll be done by next Friday, I would say, at the latest.
Yeah, and we'll have to pick our next build then.
Yep, absolutely. We have plenty to pick from.
Yeah, for sure. Excellent, Sam.
No problem.
Nice one, matey. And John, right, everyone sit back. Oh,
put my feet up.
I've been fairly quiet this week.
You've been working, yeah. John's a worker now.
So first thing I did was I finished off the Games Workshop Vermin Lord.
Head time.
Basically, gigantic rat ogre thingy.
John, try out the ball behind it. I think you're better without the ball.
Yeah, that better.
Better change it, please.
Yeah,
it's very cool. It's huge.
That's unreal.
Yeah.
Oh, the spikes on its tail.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
It's a rather cool little, well, not so little figure. That took me quite a while to do.
I can, Scott. I can see.
I've done a little more on my build series for the SU-76. I think there'll be one more episode to film, and I'll be in the paint with that.
Excellent.
Awesome.
And that has been a beautiful little kit.
You're making
No
me buy it.
problem whatsoever.
I've wanted that kit since today came out.
Yep, and I've never committed to buying it.
But I don't want to build armor anymore. I don't own a single. I do own a part of that, but armor. So.
And then, okay, I'm going to go with the joke that people say about me building fast. On Tuesday evening, I started Tacon's Big Bertha. Yeah, I finished it this afternoon.
Scheiße.
Took you long enough, John.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying that is 1/35th scale.
Now,
Huge.
you said it's price per part is worth the money, isn't it, for what you get?
Yeah, I mean, okay, it's not an overly high parts count kit. There is a little base bit that goes under the front wheels. So it's not a high parts count, but the parts there are just huge. It's basically right, but there's a lot of plastic in the box. It's just not divided into many pieces. I think is the best way to describe it. But yeah, again, another superb kit. And it's just the sheer scale of some of the bits that made it a bit more
Interesting.
tricky to, or yeah, interesting to put together.
You've got to do Dora next. And I don't mean the Explorer.
Well, if someone, I've said, if someone will buy me a 1/35th Dora, I'll build it.
That wouldn't surprise me if you tried.
I'm still impressed how quickly you did the 124th Typhoon.
Oh yeah, that was unreal.
Yeah, well, you got to remember I built 3 more models during that period of time, 30 days.
While you were building it?
Yeah, I built, was it 3? Yeah, there's a Tiger Shark, there's a tank, and something else as well I built at the same time during the month of May.
I had a quiet month.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, you're bloody
also
slacker.
the problem with the build series. I'm having to go slowly, and that's kind of difficult for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I've done this week.
Fantastic as always.
Well done, John.
Right. Let's just start. I started where I finished. So, this little Renaissance 143rd Porsche, the Rothmans Friday Dakar car. Nowhere near as good as that last BBR kit. Quite basic instructions, really vague, really vague. But it's come out okay. Lots of fiddly photo etch on this one, on the exterior, all the bonnet pins and catches, etc. But it came out looking all right, happy with it. But yeah, glad to get that one done. Like I say, the instructions can be vague, which is a bit annoying. And then along with Sam, I built the Rothmans BMW as well. Absolutely lovely kit, absolute pig to show the finish. You can see a little bit of the
it's hard to
down
do.
there, but really nice kit. I did. Oh god, Motherfucking Hero belts. Obviously, because these were touring car kits, you only have one seat. So I bought a set of Hobby Design resin seats, and I sent Sam my old plastic one, so we had 2.
Yep.
So we added those. We added the beautiful scale production BBR rims. And a few altercations, I had to raise the height of the suspension because it's a touring car. Obviously, this is a rally car. I had to
The spoiler.
because the spoiler is different on the rally car, so I need a little bit of trimming and some stuff removing. And obviously, the decal scheme, the Rothman. I love this scheme on any motorsport vehicle, and I've got loads to do. So yeah, really enjoyed that build. It was a cracking kit. And it seems to be getting a bit hard to get a hold of now. I know there are some for sale though, and I reckon I might go buy another because it was a beautiful kit. And E30 BMW, iconic machine. It really is an iconic car. And
That's really nice.
as Sam said, lovely build. 9 days, start to finish, absolutely superb. And then what I'm working on, I'm just going to pop these back in the display case so they don't get damaged.
Oh no!
Bear with me a second. And like I was just saying to Sam, we did start with Fujimi Martini 917K, but not vibing with it at all. So they went back in the box. And today we started these. Now, a few weeks back when Sam was interviewed, he said this is one car he wanted. So I went on the hunt, bought me and him one. And we're building this. This is McRae's 1992 Swedish Rally Subaru Legacy. Comes in that scheme now, which is a nice scheme to begin with. It's a brand new, not the kit, but the scheme with the kit new out. It's a new release. But maybe in me, I love the Rothman scheme. So that's what me and Sam are going for. I bought the decals from me and Sam as well. And it's going to be the 1991 Manx Rothman's car, McRae's car still. And the decals are just lovely.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Very nice.
Really are nice. So this thing's going to look awesome. And we started this today at about what? 1 o'clock?
Yeah, would have been, yeah.
Little quick bit of tidying up on the body. So we had a couple of seam lines on the back bumper, along the front, and then that was primed in UMP white. So that's ready for base colour tomorrow. Take it back. I get it base coloured. So lovely. All the interior primed up in UMP white as well. Yeah. So that'll be done in the same gloss white as the bodywork as well. And whilst Norman was doing his interview and I was listening away, I started to clean up all the transmission bits, which if Sam's got to them yet, there's a whole ton of flash on these.
There is, yeah.
There's a lot. It's an older kit, so it's going to need a little bit of work, but I've sat there for the hour of Norman's being interviewed, cleaning them up. So that's it. Lovely kit. I'm loving the rally cars at the minute. I've just added a load more to the stash. And the only thing that was putting me off building them before was the clear coat. Just completely unreliable clear coat. Cat Norton decals. Didn't really want to use the 2K, but thought, sod it, I'm going to. Taking unnecessary precautions now with the extractor, making sure it's got a fresh filter in. I've got a proper respirator now. It's not a cheap one, it's a really good one. Making sure I get rid of anything out of the room that's got the 2K on. And also getting out of the room while gas is off, because that's an important thing to do. No issues at all. It's not affecting me at all. And now I've got that reliable clear coat. I'm loving all the cars. And I want to get back on my bikes now. Not literally, because I'll break them. That's the plan. So, yeah, loving it at the minute. And like I say, I've added some more cars to the stash this week, including a very, very special one I've been after for a while. We'll get to those a little bit later.
Oh, yes.
And there we go. Paul, when you say take it back, does that mean a wet sander? Yeah, high spots. Where you'll get like a little bit of, I don't know, dust in there. You can't see because it's white. But where you get a little bit of dust on the finish or a spit of paint, they're high spots. So if you run your finger over, you can feel it. So you just wet sand it till that's gone. And that just improves the next coat on top. So it'll literally be 8,000 grit micro mesh, or what I find works really, really well, if you're careful, hey Ivan, well-worn grey 220 UMP sander. These are brilliant. If you use that wet, the only problem is because it's a bit harder than micro mesh, you've got to be careful on edges because you'll burn through your paint really quick.
On my wheel arches where I got it.
But you won't do it again, Ivan.
No.
Guarantee, because you'll be careful now. They are brilliant on this. But I've got all the whole micro mesh set, and it's not cheap. So I will use it, but lovely, really good kit. Give it a week. I reckon by next Friday, me and Sam might nearly be finished on that.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll pick something else next. I don't know what. Like I say, like Sam says, we've got plenty to choose from. I am getting the itch back for aircraft now.
Ooh.
So I had the Super on the go for the group build, which ends in tomorrow, the day after. Yes, let it get done. So I boxed it back up. I don't want to sit on the shelf behind me, nagging at me. So in the box, it'll get finished. And I've got a few aircraft I want to get back. So I want to do that Air Cobra. There's too much work in that thing. So that thing's painted, so it just needs finishing off.
I'd like to see you do that drop ship.
Yes, that is definitely there to be done, mate. It's in our bedroom, and I see it nearly every night thinking, I build that. I'd love to build it for Telford.
Yep.
Because to have the APC coming out of it would be brilliant as well.
That'd look awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
The problem is, as great as a present it is a crap kit.
I know.
Yeah.
Unbelievably basic. But now we're doing that retro kit cockpit, that's going to add a little bit more detail to it. It's a very basic kit. I mean, literally, you rattle the box around, there's like 8 parts in there. Like, wow, really?
Yeah, we all said that when we opened box.
Yeah, you're like, is that it?
Oh, shit.
But it's such a rare kit now. And I love Aliens and all that kind of franchise. So, yeah, I want to do it. And I've got so many kits I want to build. So many. And I think, to be honest, it's getting a bit overwhelming now. You know, to the point like, I want to build it. It puts me off building things then. But yeah, I'm enjoying the cars. I mean, I'm going to go with that. I've got my Rothman's NSR 500, which Kenny keeps banging on about normally. That I'll get back to because that's not far off being done either. So yeah, but I'm going with the flow. Like I say, I finished 8 car kits nearly. With these two, it'd be 8 in less than 2 months. So I'm happy with that.
That's good though. That's really good.
And that's it. We're going to have a chat we need to catch up on.
People are just saying, "Blimey!"
Ooh, cool. Blimey, Gabner.
I think I've had a look. There's not really much to.
I noticed that Gil's in there, so howdy, Gil. I also
Hey,
see
Gil.
Stuart. So howdy, Stuart.
Hello, Stuart.
Glad your back's doing better, both of you.
Yeah, I was just about to say both of them.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, full recovery to you both.
Yeah, definitely. Right, that's what we've been building. What I'm going to do now is take you over to Dan. He's going to have a look at all your work on the Facebook page and forum. When Dan's done, we'll do another giveaway. Then we'll have a look at what we've been buying. And then we'll have a look at all the latest kit releases coming out by Les. And then we'll do the final giveaway of the night. As simple as that. So, over to you, Dan.
Lieutenant Dan, you got stuff going on in the Facebook page.
Make sure you chat shut.
Is that sharing there?
Yeah, make sure you chat shut.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, good man.
Already been across that, don't you worry.
Oh, happy now.
Yes, I've been looking at settings and whatnot. I know what to do now.
No. Ring it, Les.
Yeah.
I have to get your phone number.
Oh, God.
Wing, wing.
I'm not saying nothing. Anyway, we're going to start with the forum as always. It's not that busy, if I'm honest, tonight, but we'll start with Tomcat64. And he's doing this for his Feline Fever. This is a 135th Dragon Puma. It's built now and it's awaiting some of UMP's finest primer. The build has been relatively pain-free with a couple of exceptions where the instructions have the part call-outs wrong. It's got one more Dragon kit in the stash, but I haven't seen the prices they're asking during Tim's section. I don't see any more being added in the near future. Well, yeah.
It's all the ones.
That's a cool looking subject, isn't it?
It does look cool, but yeah. It's Dragon again. It's just, yeah.
Looking good.
I like it.
I like it as well. Oh, that's so good.
D-Mac next, the Mad Dutchman.
Mm.
He's been working on his Revell 148 Jaguar GR1A for his Feline Fever G build. 2 camo colours have been painted on, and all the detailed bits and bobs have been painted. The fuselage is as good as ready for a pre-decal gloss coat, and he hopes to get it finished in at least 2 weeks because he wants to start something else and keep the flow going. Painted for the camo were Mr. Hobby acrylics.
It's looking really good, Guy.
Nice.
Yeah. So you don't see a lot of geese building until you see a picture, and then it's, yeah. I like it. I like it a lot.
Nicely.
I'm going to have to make a meme of that.
And this is M1KS, and this is his Revell 112 Crusader Custom Chopper. It's almost finished. He's added white wall tyres and HT leads in contrasting red wire.
Cool.
Most of the chrome plates stripped and redone where necessary with Alclad. It's been a fun build, but lots of parts to clean up with seam lines everywhere. Paint
Fun.
He's used a cellulose primer, Umbral enamel, Vallejo, Citadel, and Tomato acrylics. 8K true metal. Slightly less impressed now is played with them more. They spray a better finish than the brush.
Yep.
And finally, Zero Clear, not the 2K, for the first time. It's sprayed nicely and gives a nice gloss.
Who is this? Sorry, I missed the name.
This is M1KS. It's,
Oh, yes.
it's Mike Michaels. Yeah. I think his name is on Facebook. Where are we? Decals were super thick and horrible. Needed to be beat thoroughly into submission with several applications of microsalt. And still have some wrinkles he couldn't get out. It's a hugely fun kit for bike fans, though with acres of creative license for customization.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean,
I do like that, yeah. That's got,
Oh, man, that is cool.
Yeah.
that's got your name wrote all over it, hasn't it?
That's all great when it's finished.
That is cool.
I was just joking.
Yeah.
I was joking.
Yo, dude. This is Aurora 145, Brad, and he's finished up this beast. It's a Bandai 172nd TIE Interceptor in the 181st Imperial Fighter Wing paint scheme. He's primed in UMP black and grey. The black bits is painted in XF85 rubber black, and the grey-blue bits painted in a mix of XF53 neutral grey and XF2 flat white, XF8 flat blue, and XF23 light blue.
Nice. What do they have a Wizzo?
it's in the back.
I was going to say, yeah, they're doing that one, yeah. Just joking. And it just mixed the concoction until it looked right. The red stripe was XF7 flat red. Very fast build, only took him 2.5 days. He highly recommends this kit to anybody interested in Star Wars TIE Interceptors. And he hopes everybody has a wonderful week.
Yeah, it's. I mean, for what they are, they're detailed.
Yeah, they are good fun.
And they're fun.
That's right, Brad.
Yep.
Looks good. Schlipsy next, and he's finally finished his 148X Airfix Spitfire Mark 5B.
Well done, Dan.
Well done.
Oh, well there.
Thank you, Ivan.
Oh,
What's that?
put those away.
back away, Ivan, quickly.
A Roman walks into one bar, holds up 2 fingers and says, 5 beers, please. There you are.
Anyway,
Moving on.
aftermarket used was the Edward interior PE, resin wheels and resin exhaust stacks. He also used Master Hispano 20mm cannons and HGW seat belts. He's painted it into me acrylics with Mr. Hobby, Aqueous and Vallejo model colour, as well as UMP primer. The main colours are Flat Earth, Dark Sea Grey and Sky. Weather and products with UMP washers and ammo pigments and enamels. It's also his first attempt at painting markings rather than using decals. Something he's certainly doing more of, and it does look better than a decal, I must admit.
That's nice.
This is the build that he's been most pleased with so far. It's his 4th completed model since returning to Hobby just over a year ago. There's still plenty to work on, but it feels like he's actually getting better now.
Yeah. Oh, it's good, man.
I'll tell you what, it looks nice. It does. You got
really
a good build.
I like this one too.
Yeah, Paul's doing well.
Man, that's lovely.
This is Mr. Paul Shapland, Exmore, on the forum. And this is German Motorsport build. As usual, UMP black primer, and then to me a white and orange for the top coat. Declan's done and is now waiting for some 2K to be delivered.
Oh, it looks stunning, Paul.
Yeah, he's done a really good job with it.
very
It's a cracking job, that, mate.
I like that. I like that a lot. I like this one too.
I like it. It looks good.
This is Gruffman 990 next. It's a new recruit, actually.
That's nice.
This is his 4th post.
Wow.
That looks
and
awesome.
He's finished Bandai 1/144th AT-AT.
Cool.
Painted it with Tamiya acrylics and weathered with AK Interactive washers. He's really pleased with the kit. It went together like a dream. It's also his first attempt at making a diorama. The down snow speeder just adds to the scale.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, that looks
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't mind a line of that dio. I'm not the only one thinking it.
Well,
Maybe I am.
I'm going to gloss over that one.
Oh, you ready, Les?
But that's the forum for tonight. We'll move swiftly on quickly.
There?
But we'll move on to the Facebook page next. And from one of the Aussies first, Nazid Kimi.
Hello.
And he's working on his Academy 148 Hawk Hunter. This is resin cockpit. Airy stuff is really comes to life with paint. It's got great detail. It's primed in UMP black primer. And Mr. Hobby Aqueous Tire Black. It's dry brushed using Tamiya colours. And used MIG light grey, pale W. Some surgery to get the resin wheelbase to fit, but getting there.
Got some detail to it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks. Sometimes fitting Aries resins a bit. Yeah.
Yes.
No, yeah, good work, is it?
But it does look good, and it will come together because he is, you know, it cracks on.
Yep.
Richie Lamb next. This is Mengti 90 with Dozer Blade in 135th. He's primed it in UMP Grey, and he's back on it with a vengeance after a couple of weeks of hell at work. I know the feeling. But yeah, that looks good.
Yep, nice work.
It'll be all painted next as you are.
That looks good, Richie.
Taylor Brown next, and he's continuing with his roadkill build. And this is MPC 78 Chevrolet Monza. It is the leaf blower boosted land speed racer on the show roadkill. He's used testers flat red, testers flat black, Model Masters, black for the frame. Waiting on some custom decals. He's finishing up the engine bay and windows. Then after that, what David Freiberger says it will be mint.
Nice. Yeah. And again, you know, Taylor does the stuff based on these different shows, and I like how you can see he's added the real life reference photo there.
I was just about to say that very same thing there. Yeah. He likes to build actual cars that existed, let's say.
Yeah. So yeah, it's good stuff. I like it, Taylor.
And Andy Thatch next, and he's been finishing off his build of the Dragon 135th Panther G. It's all set now for primer and paint next week.
Awesome. Got some
Yay!
photo etch there. Looks like some good texture on the turret as well, huh?
Yeah, looking good, Andy.
Looking good.
It's a big gun.
Yeah.
It's either going to be grey or green.
Or Gelb. Or Gleb.
No grey on Panthers.
Carl Smith next.
Carl.
And he's building a Tamiya Tiger mid-production. And the base paint is Tamiya XF63 German Grey with a filter wash of XF69 NATO Black. And now it's ready for decals.
Awesome.
Nice.
Coming together pretty nice, isn't it?
It looks mint.
Yep. Good stuff.
Yeah.
I like that kit.
He's gone from Bandai to a tank.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Likes to float around a bit too, huh?
Well, a change is as good as a rest.
Yep.
So they say. Computer's starting to go really slow and laggy. This is Charles Stanhope next. This is Tamiya 132nd Spitfires done. This is his second completed model with the airbrush, and he's looking forward to Telford when he can replace his cheap unbranded airbrush with a new one. And he's got a budget of £150 to £200 for a new airbrush. Any suggestions? And
Apex!
Yeah. I would just say,
so much better than brush painting.
yes, it is. And yeah, Charles, if you're watching, or if you watch later, yeah, grab the Apex, buddy.
In fact, grab
Everything done.
just to make sure.
Is he looking for a first airbrush?
Yeah, first place is cheap one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to have to say Apex and use the rest of the money on a good compressor.
Yes.
There you go.
I agree.
With that budget, you'll be able to get the compressor.
Yeah.
Get a couple extra inner tubes.
I bought that HPC Plus one, and I think I've used it twice. I use the Apex for everything.
Yeah.
That car was done with the Apex.
My HVC Plus is gathering dust at the minute.
Excuse me.
I love it's a fantastic airbrush, but I'm just not using it at all. Yeah, it might sound like a sales pitch, maybe it is, but I ain't using it. Everything
Well,
on these cars is done by Apex.
My car was done with the Apex.
But yes, if when you get to Telford, Charles, get yourself an Apex and a decent compressor. And I'm going to just go back to his build because it's only his second model build.
That's
It looks fantastic, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's a hell of a second model to build as well.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, fair play, Charles. That's beautiful.
No, that's really nice. Well done.
Have we got any more pictures? Well, I don't know if Charles is watching. Charles, if you're watching, buddy, I'd like to see some more pictures of that.
Yeah.
I do believe he has put a couple on Facebook.
Yeah, I'd have a look at that. I haven't seen it.
I'm not sure if it was today or yesterday, but I'm sure I've seen some.
Wow.
Yeah, if you're going to tell for Charles, pop over to the UMP stand in Hall 1.
Yep.
Products and say hello, and I'll run you through an airbrush and have a look.
That's a second build.
Lovely.
But yeah, I do enjoy. Yeah, I've enjoyed looking at that for his second build.
Nice, that.
Wow.
I like it.
Real nice.
And this is Matthew Strawn next.
Oh.
Yeah, I like this one too.
Ooh. This one.
And he's getting real close on the wings Sopwith ship's camel.
Oh, that'll come me right in the wing nuts.
Please didn't give you the hump.
Yeah. He says he knows a lot of you are buying versions of this kit. It's a fun build, but he's not recommending it as his first wing nut build. A lot of tiny parts, and the struts are a bit fragile. Joining the wings is challenging because of the dehydral in the bottom wing, plus a number of the joints are tight fits. He also had to putty the seams where the cowl meets the top of the fuselage. It's worth the headache, but if you're short on patience, I cut my teeth on something else first.
That's awesome.
I will start on my SC5 before I check on my camera.
I will do
also,
my Albatross.
It looks like his propeller, that the woodwork on that's really nice.
I was just about to bring that up.
Nice.
If you actually seen his post on ISM Facebook, it is a breakdown of how he's done his wood. But it does look.
Break it down.
It looks, yeah, quite good. Yeah, I do like his wood.
Yep.
That just sounds all wrong, man.
Buffy.
It sounds all wrong, but you've got to say it, haven't you? Do you know what I mean? How else? You know, young Jamie Dart next.
Oh, Jamie.
Of Dart modelling fame. And he's been working on his 148 Edward F104. He's had to make some minor corrections to the paintwork and paint some tiny details on before he could start applying the decals. The decals went down really well. He was a little bit scared having to cut them around both the gun and the electronic bay, but it went better than he thought. Now he's got about 100 stencils to apply this weekend, and then he can start thinking about doing some weathering.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that's looking really, really good. And again,
yeah, that's what
Norm said. It's nice to see.
He's put a lot of work into that.
Yes. And like Norm said, it's nice to see the younger modelers getting out there and doing this stuff, because that's fantastic work.
He's a talented young modeler.
Well, I do believe that this particular aircraft will be going to Telford with him. So
it'll be in the junior competition.
Yeah.
There you go. So yeah, you will be able to see this in the flesh at Telford, up close and personal. But not that close, because you'll get told off. Well, won't jive.
Excuse me, sir. Can you step away from the models?
Graham Pearson. This is the man from the forest.
Yeah, where's that?
Where's that?
Specifically Sherwood Forest, smack bang in the middle of Nottinghamshire. For anybody who don't know where it is, just saying. And this is his first finished car build, believe it or not. And it's a Porsche Boxster. It's a really basic kit with only 37 parts. Wow.
Bloody hell.
And almost a snap together build. It doesn't own any micro mesh or polishing compounds, so he was never going to get a brilliant finish. I don't know, that's pretty good.
Too right.
He's still happy with it though, and he's glad that he ditched the idea of doing the rat job on it. He's primed it with UMP black. All of the interior was left in just black primer, with red trim from Mr. Hobby Aqueous RLM23. The body is done using Tamiya gunmetal under several coats of X22 thinned with MLT, and he's definitely going to be tackling another car very soon.
And I'll tell you what, for a lot of folks that are watching, they won't know, but I mean, he had a couple of mishaps where he had like black paint splatter on the surface of the bottom there. I mean, so he put a lot of work in redoing it and cleaning it up. So it just goes to show, I mean, even if you have, big boo-boos, you can still fix them and carry on. And he did a good job recovering.
Second job there, man.
I do believe he did a small video thing on his YouTube channel, and I would believe most folks that's in chat have already subscribed to him. So just go and have a now. Check it out on his channel.
Yeah, Graham's a good guy.
Yeah, he is a nice bloke. And
that's what I like him. Sorry.
And he's only
he didn't give up on it. He found a solution to the problem.
But it's not his first model where he's had an issue and he's had to repair it. So it's all part of the learning curve, isn't it? It's modelling. It's not, today it's done. It's, blood, sweat and tears.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to fight the kit.
Oh yeah, and sometimes
leopard.
Sometimes you have to be in some kind of submission.
This is William Ebau now. This is Leopard 2 A6 from Hobby Boss. It's a good kit with some minor flaws. The drive sprockets are too small for the tracks. Is replaced with the Tamiya ones. The tracks are from Bronco. Quite good, go together easily and articulate properly. He's used UMP primer as NATO black, good idea. Plus Tamiya green and brown. He's used UMP red primer. He's used it for the rust on the tracks. Matches the colour of the real one. This vehicle is a copy of the one his stepson drove at the German Army Open House Day. His mum got to ride in it with him and was pretty chuffed. Cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome looking, William. I like
it. Philip Ram's car next.
The one
what are you doing?
Oh my Jesus Christ.
Holy moly.
And this is his Italiano 172nd A138 Spectre. It's a huge gunship that's just going to, well, get nailed to the wall.
There you go.
And it's held together at the minute with Tamiya tape, so it's 90% done. And it's just checking the fit. I can't help but snigger, sorry. So good so far, apparently. A lot of the inside you can't even see, even though it's painted up. It'll show all that when he posts it on Facebook. And the pilots are from the spares box. That is all.
I'll tell you what, you know, Bob, when you get a chance, get some cement. You can glue that together, you know.
Maybe try no more nails.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, changing like from one subject to the next. I mean, he's proper took a big bite of plastic there, hasn't he? You know?
I'll tell you what, and yeah, and he's doing it. Awesome.
I would say that's going to be massive.
Yeah. You can run around the neighborhood flying that thing.
Oh, I like this next one and all. Mr. Mini Dreams, David Shaw.
That's cool.
That is cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. It's to follow up last week's progress. He's got his Nurgle display complete over the week, and is now onto his Plague drones. He's really enjoyed working on these. These Games Workshop kits are a pleasure to do and a great break from what he's been focused on doing for so many years.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I do like that.
Real.
Now you have to, David, now you have to find a way to combine the two so you can have these guys like climbing all over the cars or something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hanging out the side of it or something.
Yeah.
That would be cool. One driving.
How are you?
Oh, dear. Oh, I like this one and all. I do like this one too.
Oh.
Tony.
Tony who, Dan?
Tony O.
Tony O.
Oh, Cusio.
I'm not even going to butcher his name because Tony, it's not going to sound right from these northern lips. So this is his entry into Mark Johnson. Hey, you in the bushes. Oh, it makes me chuckle every time that. And this is his Tamiya 124th Mercedes Benz. It's a blah blah blah. It's a DMT 2000. I'm going to say DTM. It's meant to say.
I've built that kit.
And it's primed it with UMP black. The top coat Vallejo off white. The decals have taken 4 days to lay down, but it's pleased with the way it turned out. And yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Echo.
Yeah, he's done a belter job on that, and it looks. I like one.
Yeah.
I might need to buy that one.
It's a lovely kit, though.
I like this one as well. Luke Carswell. And this week he's been working on a Revel 124th BMW M1 Pro car for the German motorsport build. The engine is complete. It's sprayed in UMP black primer, then a mixture of Vallejo metal colours and AK True metals. The chassis is sprayed in UMP black primer, and the body is sprayed with UMP white over grey. And so far, so good.
Yeah, that's cool.
I do like it though. It looks menacing.
It's a cool car, that M1.
It were a cool car. It was fast and aggressive as well. This is Marek Rojo. Next.
Yeah, this is what he was working on when he joined us in the hangout.
Yeah.
And it looks completely different now, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, that's feathered up. It looks great. It looks awesome.
Yeah, and it says a few things more to go on the AMX 13. It's been weathered with UMP washers, sand and light dirt. He's used star decals for the machine of 2nd Foreign Legion Cavalry Regiment.
That's cool.
He was quite sceptical at first about the quality of the decals. They seem to be on par with 80s Rebel Eskies decals, but well, after all. Okay. Now he gets to clean most of the mess. After he gets some workbench time tonight, some painting tools, rear lights and reflectors, some additional scratching, and it will be ready unless he finds something to redo on it. Marek, you're doing a spanking job, lad.
Yeah, it's lovely that, Marek.
Really nice.
John Stone next, and this is his Meng Leopard 2A7, and his UMP primer and the Meng paint from AK Interactive. A long way to go yet. Modelers, glue on. Cheers, Danny.
Yeah, it's looking
Not a
good.
problem, Johnny.
Good, John.
It does look good. You haven't been in hangout for a spell, though, has he?
I haven't seen you for a while, John. Pop in.
Yeah, jump in, mind you. Having said that, we're saying jump in. It's getting hard for us to get in. Mind anybody else?
You get victim of their own success.
Yeah, true. Yeah. This is Tyler Cross next, and this is a quick mojo build for him. It's Airfix 172nd Tiger 1. It's a decent kit, but lots of flash and seam lines. Yeah, it says Airfix, that's why. Fortunately, UMP sanding sponge took the seams off, the barrel without leaving any flat spots. Excellent quality, that's why. Excellent gear at an excellent price. Highly recommend.
Yeah, that's cool.
There you go.
And that's from an independent body.
That's right.
Do you want to pronounce this one for me, Les?
Yes, that's Haruye Tesner.
Oh, you kill me every time with that one. I'm sure it's Javier, but we'll let you have your spell.
Okay.
And he's almost
my version. You guys have reality.
Yeah. And he says he's almost done with his Zvezda 172nd MiG-23. It took quite a while to do the 4-color camo, but he's quite happy with it now. It looks good, I've got to say. Everything has been painted with Revell Aqua colors. This particular aircraft has partaken in Soviet-Afghan war, so weathering will be quite light in color and dusty.
Yeah, that's a cool looking kit, isn't it?
I was saying it's going to be a tiny little plane, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, and he's done a really good job.
No, they're quite a big aircraft.
Yeah.
Yeah, even 72, it'll still be quite big. Yeah.
Yeah. And that, for me, folks, is it for tonight.
Excellent, Dan.
Yeah, well done.
Well done, Dan.
Yeah.
Nice one, Dan.
Well done, Dan.
Fantastic work, everyone. Awesome as always. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, love seeing you guys' work.
Yeah, Paul in the chat. No worries, mate. Thanks for letting me know. All turned up well. I hope you enjoy your little mini finesse. Sure. And that's that. So,
Sergeant Bone says, Matt, where's Screw Brothers? It's in the States. I don't know if you want to be more specific with that, but.
Yeah, so Dan will put the thread up again in a couple of days to show your work on the forum or Facebook, one or the other, obviously. And make sure you pop up your works in progress on there. Excellent as always. So, I've been modelling. I never normally model on a Friday. Actually,
Have you actually been modeling?
I actually have been modelling. Amazing.
Wow.
Well, that's away. Right. Should we do another giveaway?
Oh, it's a giveaway.
Give it away.
Give it away now.
Right, so the UMP Goodie Bag. So pack of sanders, pick up pencils, Haribo, stickers, blah, blah, blah. All comes in a nice UMP carrier bag. And if you don't win one, you can buy them from UMP. We do sell them on the site. You come on this board because they're done for free post box. All you got to do to win that is look for their saying start numbers now in the chat. When you see that, pick a number from 1 to 1,000. After 5 minutes, we'll stop it. We'll do a live random number generator, and the closest best to wins the goodie bag free of charge.
Da-da-da.
Really? So, you ready, Liz?
Yep.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
Bam. Start now.
There we go. We've got a clean break.
We have 163 people watching, 78 thumbs up and 4 thumbs down. Greetings to all of you, and we hope you'll leave us a thumbs up, a thumbs down, letting us know what you liked, what you didn't like, what you'd like to see. After the show's over, it's been posted up on the page there. Make sure you leave a comment and talk to us. Communicate.
Communicate, my
Communication breakdown.
Communicate.
I don't think anyone's got the minerals. Give a thumbs down and tell us why.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, there was another thumbs down. Tell us why.
Our pages are all stuck together on the bloody instruction button.
Oh, here they are.
Yeah, it's a whole different story out in that one.
There was a water spillage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Water.
What was nice to see during Dan's section was the number of modelers changing genre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was nice to see. That was.
Yep.
I'm surprised. Antonio must be on holiday.
Yeah, really, huh?
I'm just saying that I haven't seen note from Antonio this week.
Yeah, it must be away.
I haven't seen nothing on him on Facebook, to be fair, so he must be on holiday.
Oh, Michael Mitchell says, surprised nobody had a moment of silence for Hugh Hefner. No, what I did is I got inside my robe and went over and knocked on my neighbor's window.
Yeah, I just took one of his magazines. No, we'll not go there.
I was reading the articles.
James Riccards, he's saying suggestion of weapon techniques. We don't cover that kind of stuff on the show, mate. There's no like demos or no. We're just here to do what we do. There's plenty of videos out there on YouTube. Have a good look around. Loads of stuff. John's doing a build series in a minute. They'll get to weather, which you told you earlier on.
Oh, Tim, you don't get to enter a number.
Oh, Tim.
Oh, Tim's not here.
He goes because he's not here.
Yeah, he can do. If he's not in here.
No. I say no.
Oh.
You're harsh, man.
I've got to take over since he's not here. I'm in charge.
Oh, yeah, because you got the council.
Look, it's past the committee.
Yeah. Tim's passed his clipboard to Les.
That's right.
James Skiffins is there. Hey, James, hope you're okay, bud?
Hello.
Hope you're doing well. Oh.
Yep.
Most of us are weathered enough on here.
I think I'm overly weathered.
Oh, dear.
You're the only one who actually spends any time in the weather.
2 minutes.
I spend 9 hours outdoors.
Yeah.
And in shorts. I will just add that. I am still in shorts.
Are you? Nice.
You and me both, Dan.
The next regular.
Well, the classic says evening all. Hello.
Hello.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bing.
Matthias says the week Hugh Hefner died, Ivan's pages stick together.
Oh.
It was a water spillage.
Yeah. Well, no,
It all drained out my decal tray. There's a crack in it.
Uh-huh.
I'll prove it. Where is it? It's split at the edge.
Somebody put
Oh, Andrew Callis says, I've had enough of the weather. Thank you very much. Indeed. It was nice to see you, Andrew, and glad to hear that your properties were safe from Irma.
Yeah.
I've got a laugh on ISM Facebook. Somebody put a Lego crane on today. And I don't think people grasp it's a Lego crane. So, like, what model is it?
Really?
What scale is it?
Oh dear.
It's Lego, dude. You got 50 seconds.
Oh, they've just got really bad manner.
Philip, you're so random. You really are.
A bit too random sometimes.
Strange person.
Pickle shoebox.
Hurricane Hefner Boeing.
Boing.
20 seconds.
That is an audible eye roll.
What was you, Richard going? That was me. Bret's going to open his hobby shop soon.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Numbers, stop now. Oh, was Nazid out?
No, he's out. He's out by like 3 comments.
You're out, buddy.
Oh,
Hate to be a hard ass, but you're out, dude.
Oh, well.
Somebody's got to.
I got the screen on me this time.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, Sharon?
Yep.
No, it wasn't you, Richard. Somebody else just asked before.
What?
Right, can we see that?
Yes.
Okie dokie. So we're going to click this once. That'll be the winning number. The person closest to number wins the UMP Goodie Bag. As always, if there's 2 people the same number, the first person to pick automatically wins. And if you think you know who won, please don't shout out in the chat because the wrong name has been shouted out before. These guys will double check. I want to do the winner. Let's announce it. So the winning number for the UMP Goodie Bag is 46. Ooh, a low one.
Wow. 46.
Makes it nice and easy to find.
There you go, 46. Ta-da.
Oh,
Yeah. Fried Lego.
Okay then.
No, burning Lego is just heresy.
I've no idea what I'm talking about.
Oh, boom.
Oh, getting unanimous, getting it quick as well.
Oh, whoa. Back that bus right up, though.
Yeah, I'm doing the same.
Yeah, back that bus right up.
So here we go. In a sec, we'll have a look at what we've been buying this week.
I've actually got stuff.
And then we'll hand you over to Les. Look at all this is kits. Lego Turn Down Minecraft. Well, if they did, they took it on eventually.
Yes, you can buy Lego Minecraft.
Yes.
Dad, what number's that?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. I agree. I concur.
Yeah.
Look, we've still got another giveaway. We've got the Hasegawa BMW 2002, which is a lovely kit.
I thought I was misreading that until I went back up second time, and yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Give me a second here.
I broke my abacus out and everything.
Nice.
Yeah, Bob, it's just your general random rambling in the chat, which means
I like him nailing things to the wall.
nothing.
Ramble on. You guys are right.
Yep.
Just double checking here real quick.
Les is just getting his abacus out.
Yep.
He's counting on his
My
toes.
stargazer, man.
Hello, Alan. Adam.
Okay, folks. On mathgoodies.com there, we drew the number of 46, and we actually have a tie here. We have 2 individuals that are 4 numbers away. First is H.G. Barnes at 42. Then we have Ashley, 389100, and he's at 50.
They
So
can have one each.
have one each. Oh,
Just
how-
like that. Way.
Yeah, they can have one each.
Wow.
Guys, if you can get your name and address to me, I will get your goodie bags out ASAP. And
There.
Way to go, UMP.
you just read. I'm not going to quibble over a goodie bag.
That's not fair.
Ivan, Steve's asking you, do you want to do a buddy build in New Year's? He plans to buy 124 Typhoon.
Oh,
Steve, don't waste your time, mate, honestly.
He is pretending to be Tim tonight.
We've all been there and done it. He's not gonna.
Yes, you 27.
Especially, yeah, but that ain't that 124 Typhoon.
And what about the Stuka?
Well, no one can have just me for that.
Steve, good luck, but yeah, I wouldn't bother.
I would, but not that kit.
So there's probably more chance of me building another one.
But yeah.
Right. So we're still going to give away. We still got the Beamer to give away. Lovely kit. I'm waiting for the turbo version to come out before I get mine. And actually, we're going to have a look at what we've been buying, and then we'll have a look at all the new latest kit releases, do the final giveaway, and that's just done for the night. So, are you ready for that in a minute, Liz?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, over to Bret.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Dr. Brett.
Hi, Bret.
Well, I picked up some of this fine lapping film. Don't know what it is yet, just to try it out. It's supposed to be really fine, like sanding film.
Oh.
So I'm going to try it on one of my cars and see what it does. There's 3,000 and 6,000 grit here.
Awesome, man.
So we'll find out. Then Ivan inspired me to build a Hurricane, so I bought this Tamiya Italieri rebox.
Ooh, with figures.
3 figures in it.
Nice.
Actually,
Building that kit.
really nice photographic.
I got
book.
one question, Bret.
Don't say it.
Why?
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 Yeah,
Why not?
because that's meant to be an absolute nightmare, that thing.
Well, Nigel's building that kit at the minute.
Yeah, we got that beautiful new release Surfix.
I got that one too.
Right, okay. I know, yeah, a few people.
I'm going to do the finish markings.
Yeah, that's cool, though.
Yep.
I'm not saying it's unbuildable, but it's meant to be a nightmare, that thing.
Well, Nigel's doing it. You can ask him.
Exactly.
And Bret likes the challenge.
I like the challenge.
There is that.
Press the model.
This nice Hasegawa AI-45.
Nice, like that.
Ah, that.
That one's got from the challenge of the Hawker.
Okay.
And because I want to be Sam,
Oh.
I got the 120th version of his 112th car.
Oh.
I've been eyeing it up myself.
Yeah, so Sam, when you start the 120th, let me know.
I've built it.
I'll build along with you.
Try. I haven't started. I built that one about 3-4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's a nice little kit, that, Brad. You'll enjoy it.
So, like I said, I got 3 to add, and that's where the 3.
Nice. Let's sponsor a comment in the chat. Somebody asking, do British cousins find Americans hard to understand? No.
No.
Not as hard as the other way around.
Us.
Plus, it's English.
Standard times. But no problem at all.
I was just about to say normal.
Simplified English is easy to follow.
Yeah.
Well done, Bret.
Thank you.
Very nice, Bret.
Over to you, Dan.
Just this one box this week.
Oh.
Box. I will defend myself. It has got some.
Where is
really nice goodies in.
Oh yes.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, he's beating us up.
I'll just get rid of the box. I might have to switch the light off for this, but this is a lighting kit for my Bandai Millennium Falcon, and it does all.
Yeah, it's good.
It does all work. Hang on, look.
Oh, that'll be good.
It's got little fiber optics and
There you go.
flash and do their own little thing, and but yeah.
1979 called and said, yeah.
Ready now. But that's all I've got this week, and I'm itching to do it.
Yeah, that's going to be cool, man.
I can't wait. But it's I don't know. I've got it off eBay, if I'm honest, from Captain Jack's Models. But it's an idiot-proof wiring kit for the Bandais for the Millennium Falcon. It's all done for you. And all you do is on his site, you scroll to the bottom, and it just gives you all the placement instructions and what you have to do to fit and blah blah blah. And it's the most simplest wiring. thing ever. I've got one from Enterprise that scares the bejesus out of me, but this, not so much. It's essentially 2 wires from a block connector, and you can't mess it up, can you?
Yeah, that's good stuff.
But yeah, that's all I've got this week.
Stuff there, Dan.
Lovely stuff.
Excellent.
What's the mess?
Actually, nothing model related, but I bought some tea.
Oh, Tetley.
Good old Tetley.
Yeah, I don't have anything to speak on.
Okay. Norman.
Unfortunately not, but I do have one in the post.
Yeah, you're waiting on it, aren't you?
Yeah, it's the new Airfix Walrus.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to that one.
Ivan.
hello. Well, as you've already seen, I'm building this, the Revel 934 Porsche. I know nothing about cars, as I said. Looks nice, good kit, and you've built it. So, yes, I've got that with the Zero Paints colour for it. And because of Tim and because of the excellent price, the Wingnut Wings USAS Camel.
I got that.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's new. Everyone and the Nam's buying them at the minute, so I thought, why not?
Yeah.
So that's what I've got. Try not to spend too much because Telford's 42 days away.
How many days?
42 and 15 hours.
God.
And 27 minutes and 9 seconds.
Yeah.
Your month of preparatory fun's about to begin, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've already started the begging of
I was talking to Paul, so.
Uh-oh. Yeah, there might be a few things up for sale for me soon, but hey.
That Wingnut Wings.
Everything you see here,
We're starting the bid at £10.
everything you see behind me is for sale.
Yes.
Yes, that's me.
Bidding 8, they are. Yes, they're pre-thin waiting.
Yes. Awesome. Yeah, great spray. Especially on top of UMP primer.
Yes. Oh, you can screw it up. I do not know.
It does seem pretty difficult to do so.
Dan's on fire.
Yeah.
Oh!
His wiring kit's gone up. Over to you, Sam.
I haven't. Well, I have bought a few things, but they're not here yet.
Oh.
I thought they would have been here today, but it's looking like tomorrow now, I hope. So.
We'll see him next week. Right, Spiddig Q. I don't know what the hell that name is. Cool. Thought we're seeing the size of that jar. I want to check. Well, when me and Sam bought that green, we split the bottle between us, and I had to paint 2 bodies because I screwed up the first one, and I've still got a little bit of paint left. So you have to spray in 2 full car bodies inside and out.
Yep.
I've got a little bit of the paint left. Not enough to do another body, but probably do about half. So you get a few car bodies out of a bottle of paint.
I sprayed the full body inside, spoiler and all that. I'm not down to the label, so.
Yeah.
I reckon I could get another car out of what I've got left.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, it wasn't bad, you know, for half a bottle to do, as you say, inside twice and outside twice, and still have some left.
Yeah, definitely.
Brilliant paint. Can't fault it.
Excellent. Right, John.
Yes, well, again, I've not bought anything this week, but that crazy sexy Sam over there, he sent me over the MiG Russian Armour paint set.
Oh, very nice.
Nice.
I'm sure I'll be able to put that to good use at some point.
Happy days.
There you go.
There might be something Russian in the stash.
Oh.
Oh, maybe.
Very nice. Excellent. Right, well, I got the same Wingnut Wings kit camel as Ivan and a lot of the guys did. I also bought some kits, which I'm going to show you a picture of because they're all tucked away in my stash. So I bought a load of rally kits. So tell me either 5, either 6, Toyota Corolla, Celica GT4. That's the earlier one, the ST 165. One of my all-time favorites, the Lancia Delta. It's actually the Super Delta from Hasegawa. So I bought that little lot, and we bought some aftermarket stuff for the Celica, some decals for the Lancia, decals for the Evos, and an upgrade set for the Lancia as well. The reason for going for the decals, and only build Tamiya car kits, I tell you, those decals are so hit and miss.
Oh, yeah.
And even not that, looking at the decals side to side, you can see how much more vibrant the newer decals are. Obviously, you know, these kits are 20-odd years old, some of them. So, yeah, you know, the aftermarket decals, they can be the cost of the kit. Those kits, the things like those Evolutions, they were 17 quid each. The decals were 14. So it's a lot of money, but there's a big difference in using aftermarket decals. So yeah, well impressed. So yeah, I got a few in there. I got another few on the way, and I'm definitely enjoying the rally cars. I've always liked rallying, so that's really cool. And that's Facebook. Ignore that. And then I bought a kit last week, which cost me a fortune. But again, it's another one of those iconic rally cars. It's Profil 24's Peugeot 205 Turbo, the Group B rally car. So, full resin kit. It's absolutely lovely.
My trousers have just gone tight.
I can open the box. What'd you say?
My trousers have just gone tight.
Yeah. Lovely decals, full resin, everything. The whole car is resin, all the bodywork. Lovely. And this goes with my collection of, I don't know, I've got about another 5, 6 of them. All the Group Bs. All I need now is the Model Factory Hero Lancia 037 and 24 scale. When I come back from Telford, and I've got all the Group Bs. I've got the 6R4, I've got 2 Audi S1s, I've got the Lancia Delta S4, the RS200 Ford, and that's it. So, yeah, like I say, really enjoying the car kits at the minute, and adding more to the stash, which I already had a pretty good stash of already. And that's it. Yeah, people saying that kit. Yeah, what car would you love to build? Hey Sam, what car kit would you love to build or kit?
What car kit would I love to build or kit?
Yeah.
The 112 McLaren.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
That's definitely one I would love to. I mean, I've got 5 or 6 of those 112 cars, but that one's just one that's iconic to me.
Yeah, well, you know that's in my stash. That's my my dream kit, I suppose, in a way. And I will get to it. Yeah, pretty soon. That's going to be a hell of a lot, that thing, that's for sure.
I would say that's probably it. Yeah.
Matt saying, a Bell kit's novice friendly.
Well, the earlier ones, such as the Polos and Skoda, they're handy enough. I mean, there's nothing really.
Yeah, the newer they've got, the more they've added to the kits, haven't they? If you want a simple car kit, it's bad, Tamia.
Yeah.
Really easy kits, all together. Decals can be hit and miss, but you can buy aftermarket if you need them.
Yep.
But yeah, Tamia car kits.
You know what I should have built for German Motorsport GB and awful. I forgot all about it until the other day. I got that Calibra off you, didn't I?
Oh yeah.
You have, yeah.
And I bought aftermarket decals for that, and it's
Is that a Cliff one?
Yes.
I got that in 43rd.
Have you?
Yeah. I didn't show that, did I?
No, yeah.
No, you didn't.
No, you hadn't shown that.
Oh, well, it's up on the shelf at this.
But yeah,
yeah, I bought a 34th scale, 43rd scale BBR Calibra with that same scheme as yours. Sure, that was last week. Sure, I showed it. Must have. Yeah, you should have built that down. That'd be a really quick build, that as well.
Yep.
You know what? I might have to get that down after loft.
Yeah, Opel. So yeah, it qualifies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd have that built in no time.
RC Dan, that'd be so fast to build. There's nothing to it.
I know.
It'd be quicker than that 43rd scale kit you're building there.
Potentially could as well, because I've got about, I don't know, twice as many decals to put on the small one than I would the Calibra.
It's just black, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, dude, you got to build that. I forgot you had that.
I know, so did I until the other day. And then obviously loads on my plate and whatnot. Yeah. But
I'm that lightning fast.
I'm going off this weekend.
They're changing hands for stupid money now, you know.
I know.
I know.
I go it for a steal.
I know.
Just saying. I'm just saying.
Oh, I sold so many cars back then. That's when the clear coats were kicking my ass.
Yeah.
I sold Bret the goddamn Volvo Saloon, which I regret massively.
I love that car.
I know you do. I had the Michelin Pilot, Cosworth, loads. I had the 037 Lancia. And I sold them all. I sold them to you guys cheap as well.
Yes.
Never mind. Never mind. But yeah, I reckon you should build that Calibra down.
I'm going to break it out this weekend.
Awesome. Yeah, that looked brilliant. Right, anyway, we've waffled on long enough. What we're going to do now, we're going to go to Les.
Oh,
Filling in for Tim tonight. Doing the latest kit releases. So,
yes.
this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, it should be, because actually Guy, who helps each week with Tim putting up the slides and stuff, made some goofy slides, because apparently I'm strange. So
Plenty of memes.
There's going to be plenty. There's going to be plenty. Okay, so let's make sure we've got that on there. Hi, Paul. All right, Sharon. So we have Friday night's live show, and it's Les's kit. So this. Oh, I should do all the kids in Beaker voice.
Oh, dear.
All right, so let's start out here with this. We have the Hobby Design 1/24th Rocket Bunny GT86 V3 wide body kit for the Tamiya GT86 FRS. This is at Hero Boy. It looks like we've got that going for £79, 91.20 euros, and $107.20.
It's beautiful, that thing.
Yeah?
Yeah. Very nice. Just a Transkit, though, for 80 quid. So you got to
it's not cheap, is it?
And you're going to have to blend all that bodywork in as well.
It's going to be a bit of work then, huh?
Quite a bit of work there.
Well, that's all right.
I will just say this, though. The Tamiya GT86, I have built that. I won that in the ISM Christmas job, and yeah, that's a kit that just shakes and bakes.
Oh, is that what you built?
Yeah.
Looks totally different. Yeah, I don't know what that kit on.
I built the either rally or the track one, but it was, one of them. I think it was rally one, to be fair.
Yeah, I think it was a rally one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it had these steel wheels on it, didn't it, Dan?
Yes, it did. Yes, that's right. But yeah, that kit just, you open the box, you put it back in, you give it a little shake, and then you tip it out, and it was golden.
It's done. Yeah, nice.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, this Transkit will add to the build. All righty. Next. Oh. We have the Profil 24 1/24th Jaguar D Le Mans winner 1957 resin kit. This is at Hero Boy for $175.99 in Great British pounds. We've got 200 euros and 60, and then we've got $235.80. This is a pre-order.
That's nice. Now I just say no blended bolts or bolt on. No, look blended on there. To me.
Do they make many kits that are of this style of car? Because I don't think I've seen many.
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah. Not cheap, though.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah. Nice, that. That'd be nice.
Does anybody know if Hero Boy is going to be at Telford?
No. Well, you might be there, but it doesn't have a
Yes. Zero paints are.
Oh, is it actually your stand?
Yeah, I looked at this. I looked at the who's there.
No, that's cool.
It says
Well,
that
there you go.
Do you think you'll be taking any kits or?
Probably.
But it only said zero paints, so that's an assumption.
All righty. Next, we have the Y model, 135th 1.5 ton trailer with generator. This was seen on Scale Mates by the guys. Looks pretty detailed, so I mean, I could see that being something for nice diorama purposes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a nice big battery.
That is a huge battery. You can run things on that. Next, we have the Kinetic 148th FA18 Blue Angels 2017. This is a future release, and this was seen on Scale Mates there. That's kind of cool. I've always loved the Blue Angel scheme. I really have. So
That's
that's
nice.
pretty neat. But at least the box is.
Nice and blue.
It's nice and blue. Got some
As
yellow.
long as the decals are okay in that, because the 172 was a bit of a pig for the
Is it
decal.
with the wheels?
Yeah,
Is it? Okay.
Creative.
because all the yellow is decal. Well, it is on the Italeri one. It's
I
hanging
just
up.
spray it.
It's up there.
Yeah, so there you go. All right, next up, this is a money, otherwise known as duh meme. When people put it up there. We like to use that one. I like the weathering on him there.
Yeah.
Is that a good line?
Looks like they were here.
Alrighty, next we have the Hasegawa 124th Nissan Bluebird 1600 SS. It's 1970. This is at E models for 44.99 pounds. We've got 51.30 euros and 60.30 for US dollars.
That is a nice Nissan.
What do you think? Do you like going that far back with your?
Yeah, I like going that far back. That doesn't float with boats.
No, okay. So it's out there, folks.
I like it.
No.
No, okay.
Just me then.
Maybe this one will do better. Marsh Models, Aerotech 132nd Supermarine S5 Scale Mates. It's a 2017 release. It includes resin, PE, and white metal parts. That's kind of
not going to be cheap.
Cool. That's going to be good, though.
That's going to be very good.
Yeah, that's going to be expensive.
It'll be nice, don't give it up, but wow, that'll be expensive.
Yeah, it's different looking.
I like it.
Hopefully you'll enjoy it.
Maybe.
Next up, we have Ace. It's a 172nd BMP 2D. This is at Hannitz, and the price is to be announced. It's a pretty pricing vehicle. That's rich scale there.
Rich scale, yeah. Nice and small.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll have some nice detail for that. I mean, I guess there's not a lot of surface detail to it, but what little there is, hopefully they'll be able to recreate that. Otherwise, it'll just be fancy-looking box art.
Exactly.
All right, we're going to move along here. This is the Dragon 135th Sherman in Egypt, apparently. Hannitz.
Oh,
Yeah. It's
price.
25 more than they used to be.
68.40 euros and $80.40 US.
No, spank you.
No, thank you. Yeah.
Get out.
I haven't said much when you guys have been talking about the Dragon thing, but I mean, I have noticed it. And considering the fact that, it's the same old thing. They're offering less for more.
Yep.
All right, so we'll move on now. Oh, the Dragon 135th DN 3571 at Hannitz. Yeah, look at that. But you get a gun.
Yeah, yeah, you get a bigger gun.
Yeah.
It's just so expensive. Like 60 quid's now going to be like the minimum price you'll pay for a Dragon kit now. It's just
it seems to be kind of getting that way, yeah. So I mean, that floats your boat.
The AFV Club version of that is 35 quid.
And it has an interior.
Hey, speaking of Dragon 135th, it's the COTS.
How much?
And it's almost 90 pounds there, 102.60 euro and 120.60 in US dollars. This is a future release, so make sure you save your money.
Yeah, that's where you can bloody stay.
I'm telling you.
The government need to go and bust Dragon HQ right now because they're on some wicked narcotics.
Just get a large bar of soap and carve one yourself.
That's just shocking.
That's just horrendous.
Yeah.
That was actually on my list to buy, but not anymore.
Not anymore. That's just ridiculous price though.
There you go. But yeah, like again, if it's a subject you like, go for it.
Yeah. Oh, look what we had in the chat. Chris Smith just put, just me, have we not seen a swear jar donation for a while? No F-bombs for charity, guys. Well, I've got to say, Chris, that's very good of you to offer.
Yep.
Oh, thank you.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you.
We'll put you over the PayPal address so you can pop a donation in.
There it is. Yep. There it is. Here from ICM, we have the 148 Spitfire Mark 19C beer delivery. This is
19.
Mark 9.
9, sorry. And veteranous models. And Nikki's got that for 11 pounds, 12.55 euros, or 14.75 US dollars.
That's not 19 pounds.
Yeah,
everything Tom does less.
It definitely could be. So yeah, there you go. 148 scale.
That's
ICM's.
Got some beer kegs there. You got to have beer, right?
Yeah.
Beer and war always go together, don't they?
Well, yeah. Sometimes the beer starts the war. That's the problem. So we've got that there. So let's see. Ooh, look at this. We've got from ICM. This is a 124 scale American Mechanics 1910 and Model T delivery car.
Who's she?
That's pretty cool, huh?
That is pretty cool, actually.
Yeah. So veteranous models there. The mechanics are going for 850, 970 euro, 1140 US dollars, and the delivery car itself is going for 22 or 2510 euros or 2950 USD.
Cool.
So yeah, there you go. A couple of kits, put them together. You say, oh, back in the day.
Back in day.
That's right. Oh, look at here.
Oh.
Ravel's got a 132nd Heinkel HE219A 0 Night Fighter. Veteranous models is going for 49, 55.90 euro, and 65.70 US dollars there. So take a look.
Have they re-released this?
Yeah.
To be honest, is this a re-release?
Oh.
It's what I've got under the table.
Oh. Wow.
We don't really know what you got on the table.
It's the exact one I've got to the table. Just
I'll tell you what, the build-up on the pictures that Tim and Guy put up here on the top, that looks pretty good.
Huge.
kit.
That thing is immense.
Yeah, it looks
pretty big.
awesome.
Yeah.
It's just too big.
It's massive. I sold mine. Way too
To
big.
me. To me.
Oh, is that the one you got? Is it mine?
Yeah, mine is the one you sold.
See how it is? All righty, so we're going to move along here. Oh, these guys are cold. It's the Ming 135th coldest day.
What are they doing? Buckets?
Yeah, includes 3 standing figures, a barrel, stove, and a water bucket.
Cool.
Shouldn't that be an ice bucket?
Yeah, apparently, they're following it out. That one guy's like, I want more coffee.
I got to blow my nose.
This guy here is screaming at it, would you get more? All right.
All over the floor.
Next we have, oh! Yes, see that?
Anyway.
Shock
All
that
right,
much.
we've got the Revell 12700 Star Wars Republic Star Destroyer. This is at E models for 80 pounds 99. We've got it at 92.35 euros and 108.55 USD.
I want it.
Look at that.
I want that too.
You know what was shocking? The amount of butt hurt there has been of them 3 characters from the new film and that ship from the old ones.
Oh,
It's been shocking.
poor guys and
Yeah.
gals. Let them be shocked
Continue.
with a taser. All right, we're going to move along here. We've got the, along with it, the Revell 12700 Star Wars Imperial Star Destroyer at E models for, looks like pretty much the same prices, 80.99, 92.35 euros, and 108.55 USD.
It's come down in price a bit then.
Has it?
The so-called limited edition.
Yeah. It's limited to how many we can sell.
I'm going to say we're going to see that in abundance at Telford. You know that.
It'll be like the Dragon kits. It'll be down to like 50 quid and everyone will carry one.
Yep. Very nice. Good old Disney.
Yeah.
Next we have the Revell 148th Tornado F380 E models for $26.99, 30.80 in euros, and 36.20 in USD. Nice box.
It's actually meant to be a good kit, though.
Yeah,
Is it?
it's a good tornado kit.
Yeah. That's level 5, so obviously it's got a
It's
lot
a good
of
tornado.
Yeah.
Very good tornado.
297 parts, so you can just throw it up in the air.
But is it a new kit or is it just a new shiny box?
Probably a new shiny
It's
box.
about 3-4 years old.
Is it?
It's not that
The
bad.
original base kit was released about 3 years ago.
It's meant to be a good kit.
Nice. Look at this. The Revell 148th. What is that?
Launch kit.
Illusion IL2.
IL2 Stormovik. It's models for $33.29, 37.95 euros, and 44.60 USD.
I'll put the extra £3 towards it and buy the excellent Tamiya kit instead.
That is to me better.
Yeah, well, I don't know, but it's a Tamiya kit, so.
Yeah, should be. Yeah,
I think that's just an ugly looking piece.
That's
Oh, come
it's
on.
different. I like it. It's different.
Yeah, I can't remember the slate.
Gorgeous.
No, I think
The flying tank, I think.
it's a free box of who was it, Norman?
Yeah,
Accurate Miniatures.
accurate miniatures kits.
Ah.
Books.
Right. What's that kit like, Norman? Do you know?
It's not too bad at all. It's real nice.
if you give him a minute, he'll just go whip it out.
Yeah,
I've got about 4 of them.
new
I've
tools.
got about 4 of them. I've got about 4 of them actually.
Yeah.
See, that's a different aircraft to the Tamiya one.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, this is a
The
single
one
seat.
far superior.
yeah,
I just, the shape of it and everything is just cool looking to me. So
Thing in it.
yeah.
Yeah, it was- so if you read about it, it was one hell of an aircraft.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was your man.
Alrighty. You understand that, Jordy, earlier in the show? I feel sorry for the monkey.
I feel sorry for those Muppets.
I'm telling you. Man, at least they're shaking.
The one on the left looked like he sat on something good.
He's stoned.
Ooh.
Just on a line.
Yeah.
He's still nose.
Alrighty.
Monkey actually looks like me with a tan and hair.
Yeah, there you go. Next up, we have the Revell 132nd Airbus helicopters, the H145M LUH. And it's an E models for 2069, 2360 in euros, or 2770 in US dollars.
Is that right, Chris?
I wonder if you get the little guys. Hello.
When you get the rope
Yeah, I hope.
and the seat guy.
Yeah. Surveillance troop transport. Yeah, those guys are coming to free the F out of you. All right.
Oh.
Next up, we have a model 172nd Martin JRM 1 Mars. The two kits available. One is the U.S. Navy, and the other one is the Coulson Flying Tankers water bomber. That's kind of cool. It's different, huh?
Body kit.
But I'll tell you what, that price, Hannah, it's $238.99 or 272.50 euros or 320.35 in USD.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's a resin kit. Just having a James Ricard. Have you watched this at the beginning? He's put any armor?
Yeah, it's been armor.
Yeah, you missed a ton of armor at the beginning. It was like
stuff.
Yeah, loads of armor. You missed it, James.
But we haven't had any battleships yet.
No.
Speaking of,
You sank my battleship.
Yeah, Don's gonna love that.
yep.
I'll tell you that. I mean, resin kit, but I'll tell you what, that's yeah, you're committed.
That's a good size, I think, as well.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fantastic. So there we go. Next up, A model 172nd MIL MI6 VKP. It's at Hannets for 53.40 or 60.90 euros or 71.55 USD.
Nice.
How much?
That thing is huge.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, it should build up pretty nice size-wise too. Maybe even in 172nd. Yeah.
Yep.
Easily. Good. Next up, we have Southern Cross Miniatures 120th Mercedes-Benz. This is a W125 German GP in 1937. It's at Hero Boy for $49.99 or 170.99 euros or 299 at your US dollars. There contains styrene, resin, PE, and aluminum.
Aluminium.
Cool.
So, that's definitely different looking.
Yeah, very nice.
It was interesting when you guys were talking the other day about these cars and how powerful those engines were. So
200 miles an hour, that thing would do.
yeah, man. Yeah. The thing is, you mess up, you're dead.
Yeah.
You're pretty much.
Seatbelt on.
Yep. All right, next up, armor.
Quick, James!
Hello!
James is impressed to get his surname right. No worries, mate.
Azimuth, it's 135th FCM 2C. It's a railway truck. Ooh. Detail set for the FMC2. Apparently, that's all the information the guys wanted to give me, though. So
It's French.
and say these might be out, these might not be. They might be a future release. They might be a release from the past. The price is, well, whatever it is.
It's French.
Thanks, Guy and Tim.
French.
Next up, far out, man. We got the Revell 124th Volkswagen Samba T1 Flower Power.
Nice.
There you go. That's going in my stash. There for 27 at Veteranus models, 30.80 in euros or 36.20 USD.
Which stash are you going in?
That might be my special. That's that. I'll build that wall. Yeah, eating brownies stuff.
Just for reference, Gary's saying that 172 Martin Mars wingspan is 33 inches.
Wow.
Wow.
That's why it's long and
Oh,
Aye. Oh, it's
Aye. This is perhaps the most wonderfully beautiful animal that there ever existed. Nothing like seeing a bat after chemotherapy. So.
That looks like
You want to do what?
Shower.
Yeah, you look at those eyes. He's like, "You're going to go where with what?" All right.
We're warming up. Guys.
The Revell 1/100th scale. Halo build and play.
Why have they done that?
Veteranus for 33.
More Halo models.
37.60 euro or 44.25 in USD. Now, what's the problem with this item?
They're made easy to build for kids.
As soon as they announced they were doing Halo kits, I was over the moon. I didn't expect them to look like that because that's not accurate from the picture. And it's play and it's 1/100th. So I've been disappointed on every level so far.
Well, okay.
I'm fuming.
Settle down.
I can't. I'm triggered. I'm going to have to get my gift.
I'm thinking Revell thinks gamers can't model.
Yeah.
Well,
modelers can't game. One of the two.
They're done.
You have to watch what way you say it.
It's filthy, isn't it?
I'm not happy.
Okay.
For Ivan, you're going to have to buy the Mega Blocks ones.
There you go.
Looks like I have to.
Halfway through, put it back in spots.
Oh,
get out of town!
I'm tired of it. It's only got 7 parts. Hell with it.
I'll pay how you make him.
We call that Ivaning.
That's not like it.
Oh,
It's play.
Revell 132nd Halo build and play the USNC Warthog. Veteranus at 27 even, or 30.80 in euros, or 36.20 in USD. He's got a gun. It's all pew pew.
I've nothing to say.
Well, yeah. Are you upset by this one?
Yeah.
Why? Why?
Billy said it's a bit like watching your video builds.
Yeah. Oh. There you go. Moving on. Maybe. There we go. It's the Revell 135th M34 tactical truck and Willys Jeep. So it's a combo kit. Very nice. Veteranus, it's at 22 even. 25.10 euros or 29.50 USD. 98 parts. There you go. Not very hard to do. Put them together. Drive them around your living room. Be good for you. It's a level 4 kit, though, so there might be some fiddly parts there. Let's see here. Well, we got a little message here. It says, just in at suppliers, and then Graham loves it. So there you go, Graham. You love it. You better buy it. Airfix 148th Supermarine Walrus Mark 1. It's a new tooling. It better be 36.50 euros, 44.90 USD. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Pretty big too, yeah.
Should be.
Yeah.
Hopefully mine will arrive tomorrow.
Well, bam.
Norman,
Let us know what's going on with it. So stay tuned. And next, as seen on Wastedpedia, this is a Southeast Asian soft burping multicolored bear butt baboon guarding a rock with a print. This is available at Veteranus for 12 even or 13.75 euros, or in the US a lot more.
That looks like an airbrushing job Gil did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like my ex.
Looks like a clown did something to it.
Oh, he's bland.
That looks like a flashback to the 90s.
Well, there you go. That's when Muppet shaving goes wrong. There. And let's see. That's all I have to say about this. So there you go, folks.
There we go.
Nice one, Les.
Good job, Les.
Thanks for teaming.
Oh,
Timmy.
man.
Well done.
As mad as ever.
There we go. Thanks for covering for Timmy. Well done, Les. Timmy will be back next week with more spell mistakes, mispronunciations, and forgotten words.
There you go.
There we are. Right, so we've got a giveaway to do, and we're all done.
Oh, hold on.
So the last giveaway is the Hasegawa 124 BMW 2002.
That's nice.
It's a new kit out. It's only been out for a month or so, I think.
I know where there's a good review of that kit.
Oh, yeah, you reviewed, haven't you, Brad?
Oh.
I think colour's a bit iffy though.
No. Funky colours on those cars. So, very kind donated by Chris Hales from C1 Models. All you've got to do to win that is keep an eye out for Les in the chat saying start numbers now. We'll start a timer, pick a number from 1 to 1,000, one number only. After 5 minutes, we stop it, do a live random number generator, pick a winner, and that's it. It's as easy and as simple as that. You ready, Les?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Bam. Numbers start now.
I'm at the top again.
We got 146 watching, so thanks for sticking with us till the end there. We got 93 thumbs up and 4 thumbs down. Make sure you give us those feedback, that thumbs up, that thumbs down, and let us know what you liked, what you didn't like, what you'd like to see. Can I repeat that 3 or 4 more times since I'm spineless?
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't got
I brought you back a spine from Chicago, but I broke it.
What happened?
I brought you back a spine from Chicago, but I broke it.
Ah, perfect.
I'm sorry, man.
Oh, that's perfect.
Boys, I'm going to have to go.
All right, Sam.
Sam, you take care, buddy.
Good night, Sam.
If I can find the mark.
That's it. Oh, and there we are.
Yep. Not bad time for the show here. Good interview.
142 still watching.
Yeah.
Norman was an outstanding interview.
Yeah, Norman was great.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Never mind that. Look at that mug that Dan's got.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
You know
but
what
I'm going to distract Dan while I'm in Telford, and someone's going to go to his house and borrow it.
Oh.
Give his wife $500 for it.
Oh, she just shouted sold. Oh dear. It's
Strange.
It makes it tastes really nice after this mug. I just
A lovely mug. 3 minutes, peeps. Pick a
The
number.
cup is nice, too.
Number.
Pick a number.
Would you look at that? How you doing, Ivan?
Great.
Ah, that's awesome. How about you, Paul? How are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Below average.
John had a mug.
I'm tired. That's all I'm saying.
Are you?
Knackered. Yep. I am very tired.
Well, at least you're more approachable when you're tired.
Yeah. It's just been a long day today.
As it is. Did you take out the boats and stuff?
Yesterday we went out.
Oh, that was yesterday. All right.
Good fun. Yeah, Hannah was out today with James and her mum and Godfather. So
Yeah.
I got in here early with you lot at like 10 a.m. this morning, which
Yeah,
is
it was early.
good. And left about, I don't know, it was like 3, 4 o'clock. Watched some Star Wars with James.
Oh, did you? Which one did you watch?
I got beaten up by him. Hey?
Which one did you watch?
Empire and a little
Very nice. Very nice.
and a little bit of Force Awakens.
Gotcha.
So yeah, it was good, and yeah, got beaten up by him. Had a little sleep. I was trying to have a little rest before the show, as I'm just like halfway through, like I am now.
Well, Uniroy asks, Paul, will you have mugs for sale at Telford? Tolford.
Yes, there should be. There should be some there.
Nice.
We have them here, so you can get them on our website.
Well,
not this one, I'm afraid.
And 20 seconds.
This
Not that one. That's a one-off.
I'm going to say there's only one of these.
special.
Philip, are you on crack?
Again.
Like, seriously?
I'm going to say yeah.
No, that's more LSD, that is.
Yeah, you got a minute, peeps. A minute. You've hit the number popping in, 133. Oh, we lost our people. What's the best way to contact you and add some things?
Oh, your order.
Yeah, it's HG1 prize,
Make
didn't
an
you?
order, I think.
Yeah, you won a goodie bag, so
Put your order through like normal, and I'll chuck the goodie bag in. Just let me know you put your order in, and I'll keep an eye out for it. Then it's the only way to do it. So yeah, if you want to do it, you have to go through the website, pay like normal, and I'll throw your goodie bag in, no problem.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm constantly bloody timing now because Hannah's messaged me.
Uh-oh.
3, 2, 1. Okay.
All right. Numbers stop now.
Yeah, Hannah had to abandon ship before doing her. I said ship. UMP orders tonight because James woke up. He's got a fever and he's not well.
Oh dear.
Well, she's not in the fever. She hasn't. It's just hot and flustered. Is that Sharon?
Yes, it is.
So yeah, she's just managed to get him back in bed. That's what he's getting missed. So,
Poor guy.
restless night by the sound of it.
Yeah.
So the tramadol kicks in. I'm out like a light.
You're like, bye.
Yeah.
Good luck.
We got. We're going to click it once, and one time to get the winning number. The person close to the number wins. And as always, if two people got the same number, the first person to pick it automatically wins. And if you do know who's won, please don't shout out in the chat because people have said the wrong person before. These guys will double check once they're the winner. Les will announce it. So, the winning number for the BMW 2002 from Hasegawa, donated by Chris Hales from C1 Models, is 761.
761.
Yeah, so do I, Joe. Thank you very much, buddy. Hopefully it'll be all right. It's probably just a cold. He was a bit sniffly today.
Was he?
I'm full of beans today, though. My God.
Hmm.
I'm loving the fact he loves Star Wars, though. I think that's great.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Yeah. There's all the most of the characters' names, all the ships, everything. Just brilliant. 3 years old and loving Star Wars. And there we go. Mark never wins anything.
No.
Neither do I.
Neither do I.
Neither do I.
Cheers, Gary. Cheers, Tony. It'll be all right. It's just a cold. Literally, I've won about a week, 2 weeks ago, which he had and gave to all of us. I've just got over that, so he'll probably have it and pass it on to me again.
Yep.
So that now means we're going to get up early and get all the UMP posts done before 10 a.m.
Yay.
and dropped off before 10 a.m. because there's a cut-off time for drop-off on a Saturday.
Well, that's early, isn't it? Bloody hell.
Yeah. The sorting officers shut at 10, don't they?
Yeah.
That's where our post gets dropped off. So, yeah, have to be up early as well. Michael Mitch is asking what was the number. What was it?
761.
761.
761.
The number there. And just double checking something here real quick.
There you go. It's Bret clicking his channel. Go watch the BMW on this channel. Head on over there and have a look.
There you go. We do have a winner. On hedges.com, we drew the number of 761, and the winning number at 762 was Gaz Wilcox. So, Gaz.
Yes.
Well,
Gaz. Get your name address to 80, and I will get that at the post here. Well done, mate. Congratulations. And there we are. So, like I say, make sure to tune in next week. We've got Scott Airbine on, another good friend of ours who joins in our fair hangouts. He's going to be Q&A'd. We've got airbrush prize to give away, plus I'll find something else to give away as well. And the usual show as well. So make sure to tune in next week. And we have our auctions next week as well.
Yep.
First Friday of every month. So make sure you come tune in and have a look at what we got. As simple as that. Thanks everybody that's watched, everybody that's comment. Hello, Nicholas. Hello, buddy.
Hello.
Yeah, welcome, guys. And yeah, this is a nice kit. It really is. Thanks everybody that's commented in the chat. Thanks for Bret for the questions for Norman. Thanks for Norman for being a guest. Thank you for Les for taking over for Tim tonight. Nice one to Dan for looking at all the work on the Facebook page and the forum.
No worries.
Ivan for joining us. John for joining us. Sam, who's not here. And there we go. So,
Thank you, Paul.
oh, thank you. No problem at all. We'll see you all next Friday. And we'll catch you then. So there we go. So take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.